the sea is freedom to him. He thinks the ship is more important than probably most things. And, if he starts drinking, he probably can't stop drinking, and he likes to pocket loose coins.
Okay, and I'm assuming pirate falls under criminal, correct? For your background?
It's under sailor.
Sailor, okay.
So yeah, he has the bad reputation feature, which is like he can break minor laws, like something.
Okay.
Like break doors, tavern fights. People won't report him because they're scared of him.
Cool. I go next. So I'm playing Flinrick. He's a little Lightfoot halfling. You'd most likely find him around the tavern, chatting up everybody, finding new stories, drinking quite a bit. Quite a happy fellow despite his past, if you knew anything about him. Flinrick grew up on the streets of Waterdeep, abandoned by his parents when he was very young. So his background is an urchin. And there's some more depth to his story. He was betrayed by a man he trusted and whatnot that we can get into throughout the campaign and whatnot. But despite all that, he seems very happy and very chatty, talking to everybody, always looking out for adventure. He's a sorcerer. He'd probably be doing a couple tricks here and there with fire is his favorite thing. But definitely looking for a group adventures, party, and all that.
Okay, what background did you go with?
He's an urchin.
Urchin.
He's from Waterdeep.
Can you repeat his name?
Flinrick.
Well, actually, can you spell it?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright. I suppose I'll go next. I'm playing Del Perrin, far-traveling wood elf. I'm a little bit younger. I haven't quite given up my child name. Trying out my adult name here. I have a sort of lust to see new places and take in the beauty of the world, so I'm looking for an opportunity to go places I'd not otherwise see.
Okay, what'd you pick for background? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Traveler.
Traveler? Okay. What was your character's name? How the hell do you spell that?
P-E-R-N.
P-R-N. Okay.
What, me?
Waiting on you, Swamp Ass.
I know where you live. I'll kill you.
Oh, hey, Swamp Ass, long time no see.
Only counts if it's an accident.
I can make it look like an accident. So I'm a hill dwarf, but I was driven out of my homeland by orcs. I've been alone since then, so I took the hermit background. And I'm not very trusting of people and tend to keep secrets from everyone. And that's all the story I have. Really terrible at that part.
Okay, are you guys just, is this going to be your first meeting, or?
I don't know, apparently I've met Flinrick before.
Yeah, me and Swamp Ass go way back.
Okay.
Go way back.
Back when she was just Misty Ass before it was full swamp.
Yeah, back when she was Misty Ass. We met monthly now.
Just a pond ass, not a swamp yet.
Yeah.
I don't think I said my name. My name is Lonnie. Not that it matters, I'm apparently just Swamp Ass. But only to my friend.
got a decent hook to bring Haro in, but I don't have shit for Traveler. I guess that's a pretty easy one. You just heard about about this death curse and decided you wanted to check into it. But either way, you guys heard about a retired adventurer by the name of Sindra Sylvain. So we'll just go ahead and say everybody met up and decided they were all going to go see this person and check into this death curse. So
were we met up beforehand, or were you like going there and then we meet there?
It's up to you guys. I mean, Flinrick and Lonnie have a history. If you want, you two could just be going to check the same thing out, and all of you meet. All of you have been invited, I guess, should say.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be chatting up the whole bar, probably inviting everybody there, and maybe these other two are the only people that agreed to come with us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd totally be at that bar, getting everything. Order the menu.
Yeah, I'd of course buy old Swamp Ass a drink for good times, for old time's sake.
And Pern, is that right? Perrin? I probably said that wrong. You're a traveler, and you know, you're looking for any adventure, so. Well, you have all been invited to the home of Sindra Sylvain, a retired adventurer and merchant. A uniformed attendant leads you to the grand staircase to the 3rd floor, then ushers you into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, a heavy table bearing goblets of bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and area charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds of rolled-up maps and charts. A person seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender, because only a person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceal the wearer's face. Even if the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue, help yourselves to wine, and seat yourself, friends. I hope I may call you that.
Little OOC, is this why we're playing Guess Who?
Pretty much. It's Pat from Mad TV. It's time for androgyny with Pat.
Well, I can't say no to wine.
I've never turned down wine.
I was actually going to try and come up with a voice for this, but I couldn't find a gender until I read that, and I'm like, oh, well, fuck, okay.
I'm sitting in just like kind of like I kind of just take one of the bottles of wine. I'm drinking straight from it.
Okay. So I guess.
And have a drink too. Might be a little forward to call us friends.
Is there a fireplace in the room anywhere?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't see why there wouldn't
I'm
be.
gonna grab 2 glasses, and wander around looking at things. Just kind of in awe.
Make sweet love to yourself by the fireplace.
And then kind of casually dump one of the glasses out into the fire and come set it back on the table.
Okay, well, Sindra is gonna ask, would have anybody heard about this so-called death curse?
I kind of perk up and death curse. This is new.
I told you about this
Please
back
go
in the
on.
tavern. It's the reason you came with us. There's some sort
I
of...
thought you said there would be wine.
Well, there is wine, and you're drinking it. And I don't think I've ever seen anything about that. But yes, there's this death curse or something. It sounds like some sort of adventure, and that's why you all agreed to come with me, Captain
Thought you said
Sparrow.
there'd be wine.
Well, you're
It's
drinking
Harrow.
wine.
It's Harrow. Get my name right, little guy.
I'm sorry. I get confused. Well, anyways, what was it, Sylvain? Yes, we've heard about this adventure, and that's why all of us agreed to come here. Would you mind telling us more about what's going on?
Well, I was an adventurer years ago, and I died once in an adventure, and I was raised from the dead, and I have since closed that door on that stage in my life. But as you can tell, the curse has struck me, and I don't know how much longer I'll last before I may perish.
You don't look too good.
Yes, and I don't know what to do. I've been to clerics; they have no help to offer. I've seen many arcane masters and many healers, and nobody has had any effect on this.
Do you have any,
How-
like... Go ahead.
How long has this affected you?
It started recently, it's within a few days, but it sounds like it's been happening all over the world.
To a global scale, this should be worth quite the prize if we can fix it.
Well, my contacts in the Harpers have learned that the cause of the death curse seems to be a necromantic artifact called a soulmonger. According to their sources, it's somewhere in Schult.
In Schult. Oh, I've had quite the experiences in Schult as a young hatchling.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of that place. You've been there before, Harold?
Let's just say large monsters, dragon turtles, and tons of booty.
Well, it sounds like quite an adventure.
Sounds like my kind of place.
I do love me some good booty. Isn't that right, Swamp Ass?
Sounds like tall tales to me.
Would you say that you like your booty to be a little moist?
Well, yes.
Surprisingly, I like my booty dry, just like I like dry land, and I like the dryness of the ship. Don't like the water. I fly above it, alright?
Well, Schult is a
Crow's
peninsula
nest, right?
that's ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. It has enormous reptiles, as you were saying, savage goblins, and an army of undead prowl its jungle and ruins. Mapping the place has always been nearly impossible, and nothing is known of the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast.
So, where are we gonna find the soulmonger if we can't even map the land?
Well, that's the problem. That's why nobody has gotten to it. It's not an easy place.
So, why would you hire a bunch of, young adventurers and not like some professional guild?
We're professionals.
You're supposed to be a world famous captain, aren't you?
World famous. Yes.
Reaction from what I hear.
I may have struck a few debts recently.
What a great way to escape them then, to head into the unknown.
A way to get out of them from all the riches we'll get.
Well, you see, an adventurer's guild is really very expensive, and a lot of them don't want to even touch this. But you, seeing your past background, the
We're cheap.
the authorities can grant you a full pardon in exchange for you to try and look into this death curse.
Full pardon.
Full pardon.
I'm sold. Let's go. I'll lead the way. I know I know how to sail there.
Now, 1 minute. What's in it for the rest of us, though?
Yeah, I'm not in need of a pardon. Not really a selling point for me.
Well, you do realize that if any of you die in any of your other adventures, that's it until somebody takes care of this. Otherwise, you cannot be revived, and nobody can.
Hmm.
If a loved one dies, there's no chance of bringing him back. That's it. It's done.
See.
You hear that? You guys are all gonna die, and there'll be no more of you, and I get a pardon.
This is a large, unexplored territory. I imagine there's many, many treasures in there too.
That's true. How far away is this
Trust
place?
myself.
It's
I just want to see the land.
It's a full different peninsula, and when you're ready to depart, I can teleport you to Port Nyanzaru.
Teleport. You can do that? Why aren't you adventuring with us?
Well, look at her.
Have you looked at me lately?
Well, you're under a blanket. I don't even see your face.
You see that thing that looks like a finger over there? That used to be my dick. Now I'm a woman.
The gear laying on you that's fallen down since we've been here.
All right. Well, this definitely is a problem.
Hey, are you wearing a eye patch, by the way?
No.
Okay,
not.
I was gonna make a patch at you. Never mind.
I joke. No. Uh, Disadvantage on my perception checks. Being a bird, I have to like look towards where I'm looking more. My eyes are very off center.
Oh yeah, they're on the percent. Well,
Well, treasures untold. I'm there. Oh man.
New land, new
I bet. I mean, rainforests usually come with swamps. You'll enjoy it.
I did come to Baldur's Gate looking for adventure, so
So it sounds as though everybody's in then.
I'm in!
I
Okay.
suppose.
Well, once we make this teleport, I will stay with a friend named Wakanga Atomu. He's one of the 7 merchants who rule the city.
You'll be going to Chult with us.
Yes, in order to teleport you, I have to go along, and then I will
Yes.
be your only way out of there as well.
Well, I
for as
hope
far
you
as
survive
teleporting.
long enough.
I don't have to touch an old grungy boot, do I?
In order to teleport, each one of you needs to grab a butt cheek.
We have to. What if they fall off?
They're fairly good sized butt cheeks. You can get 2 hands on each cheek. You'd be all right.
Oh, she's got a fat donkey.
Who is your contact in Chult again, in case we need to find you?
Wakanga Otomu.
He's some sort of
Can you-
merchant, you said?
Can you give me some
Yeah.
sort of note with that spelling? How do I spell this? How do I tell anyone? I can't even
Hey, you
say
sound it
that.
out.
You're telling me I had to try and pronounce that. I didn't like it either. Here's the spelling.
Go, Changa. Okay.
What kind? Oh, I was so close.
Oh, I got it right.
I did not.
But he is one of the 7 merchant princes.
Merchant Prince. That sounds fancy.
Merchant Prince.
Is this Chult place, Port Ninzuru? Is this a wealthy place then?
It is quite the wealthy place.
Is there multiple princes? You said a prince. Like, is it?
Merchant Prince.
Is it a
right?
monarchy?
Seems like there's a number of them in the city.
It is one of the 7 princes.
So they're like 7 sons of like a king.
Kinda. But they're merchant princes. It's kind of. They're all just very high up merchants. There's not really a king, but.
Oh. Well, before, I mean, might as well get into debt to them as well. Let's go.
Okay. She goes
Please-
ahead and
please
pays.
don't rise so I can grab your ass.
She gives each one of you 50 gold for expenses to kind of help out.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, all right. You're already paid. I might as well just go home now.
Wow.
It's all the money I have now. I forgot to roll gold.
Your background should have given you gold.
I know I
Yeah.
forgot to roll it.
Well, you get like 5 or 10 or 15 from your.
Yeah, I got 5 for the hermit, but I forgot to roll for the druid.
Get to
Oh,
touch
you didn't
the
take
wall?
the standard equipment stuff.
Yeah, each
Yeah.
class gets so many D4 times 10.
Yeah, unless you take standard.
I didn't take anything apparently.
Just running around nude.
You're fucking broke. I could hand you my set of common clothes, but then I'd be naked. But I'm a bird,
What?
so.
I'm not naked. I just left my home with, only 5 gold.
5 gold and a
Definitely.
mad case of swamp
You're
ass.
just
What else do you
wearing
need?
Swamp vines. She's literally wearing swamp vines. Like, she is a swamp ass.
Hey, it's fashionable where I come from.
Where I come from, it's like you're trying to appeal to mates.
Okay, well, nobody needs to roll or anything for that. She knows the spell well and had it fully prepared before you guys even got there. So You appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, and heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones mingle with voices shouting and cursing, an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words. That fucking dumbass word right there. That makes it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharf-side smells of fish, tar, and canvas.
Mm.
Spice.
Yum.
Beyond all that, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles of mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy flowering vines. Minstrels of bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform the street corners. Multicolored pennants of the sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. A crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squealing in delighted terror as a street performer, costumed as a big-toothed lizard, stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. And words are hard.
Damn, they give the DM the tongue twisters.
Yeah, man.
We just gotta smash it.
They've given me a lot more reading so far than I've had to in like all of Yawning Portal so far.
Yeah.
So I suppose
Well,
you must be pretty thrilled. This is pretty much your home, isn't it, Haro?
I mean, I was here once upon a time ago. It was quite a smaller city. Well, actually, it was only like 3 years ago. So, it's still huge. Here we are, boys.
So long ago.
Remember some sort of tavern, maybe? We could probably head there.
Sindra recommends, or she says that you guys should probably hit up the Thundering Lizard if you're looking for a good time.
I mean, I'm always looking for. By the way, I still have the whole wine bottle I took from her in my hand. I'm actually gonna finish it off right here. All right, towards the tavern.
As you start wandering off, she says, "You could always go to Kaya's house if you need a place for a good night's sleep."
Good night's sleep. I just need a good night's play.
So I will go ahead and get everybody moved over to the city here, and you guys can kind of pick where you want to go.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
I'd just be
hard.
looking around like really wide-eyed at this whole place. Really
I'm
excited.
like,
I've never
I'm
seen
like
anything
zoomed
like this.
into a lava pit.
Alright,
Oh my
well,
God.
while that's going on, I'm just looking around and then
General vicinity. Do you know where we are? Like, could you ping it?
You should be. Where the hell is the number? You came in near number 18, wherever the hell that is.
I don't think those numbers.
Yeah, the number. Those are for the DM. So you gotta ping it for us. Just click.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it here.
Okay.
15. And where the fuck is it?
Alright. Well, we're lost. Alright, I got you guys lost. We wandered away too far too fast. We weren't really paying attention. By the way, do we have any sort of like map of this like Cholt place yet, or are we just gonna be like wandering in dark?
Nope, she has a map that she can give you, and I can give you a player handout of it.
I'm gonna ping that
I
woman.
think I can.
By the way, she was saying something about her having a dick, and then
Yeah, but it fell off.
Yeah, it feels like.
that's why she's a woman.
No, she's a woman.
So I just need to get this, and you get a sex change. It's fucking free sex changes. I don't know why the world's so this happy.
Well,
There's 18. You guys are right here.
Yeah, you gotta die first, and then slowly die after your sex change.
Oh, there, I saw the pig.
Finally found it right there.
Okay.
So there's like tents and stuff around us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to zoom in. I like it. This is like a really detailed map.
I've never seen a place like this. Swamp Ass, you ever seen anything like this place?
No, it's a lot bigger and there's more people than what I'm used to. Not been to quite such a populated area.
Yeah. Well, we did meet in Waterdeep, but yes, this is much more busy than those streets.
Here's a player's map for what you guys can see that's been charted so far.
Oh yes, I remember.
Wow. Of it not. Oh yeah, she said it was hard to. Okay.
Yeah, as those little hexagons will clear as we travel and explore and whatnot.
Oh really?
Cool.
I think I actually have to physically remove them and then resend that out to you. But yeah, I think we can figure it out.
I like it.
Big place.
Bones. They want us to die already. There's like a lot of rivers.
So I take it you guys are just hauling straight ass to the tavern. I take it,
I
right?
mean, I think right now we're standing in the middle of the street looking at a map.
Okay.
So maybe I'm gonna look around, make sure nobody's getting too close to us. Don't want anyone like random street thief to try to pick one of the pockets. All right, put the map down. Right, where are we headed? Thundering Lizard. Thundering Lizard. Sounds like a great woman.
Sounds like Meg Griffin.
All right, yeah, I think we probably should find, a place of home and stay. I mean, I don't know if that's. I mean, we just need somewhere. Like, we're probably gonna be here for a while. Maybe we'll be able to cut some sort of deal with someone. Stay. I mean, obviously we'll probably be camping when we're not in the city, but when we are, definitely need one of those homey things.
Well, Sandra tells you that Thundering Lizard and Kaya's house are both inns, but Thundering Lizard's probably more up your guys' alley.
And Sylvain, how do you expect we get started with this whole, I don't know, investigation, if you want to call it that?
Best thing I can say is explore the city and see who knows what. See what you can hear.
There's
So
no
you know-
names we can drop.
Not really. I mean, I can introduce you to Wakanga, one of the merchant princes, or whatever the hell his name was. Wakanga Otamu.
He's powerful. It might not be a bad idea.
It might be. It's at least a place to start because now that she's brought us here, she pretty much knows nothing.
Yes.
I'm
I'd like to
I'm
explore
totally
the
down for
city,
this.
though. Sample their foods, maybe. See what they're selling and whatnot.
I did hear of somebody you guys may have heard of that is currently wandering around the city, or said to
Oh,
be
yeah.
here. Anybody
Who's
of you
that?
heard of the legendary author Volo? He's supposed to be around this area signing copies of his new book, The Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Well, who is that?
Oh, can you guide us to the nearest bookstore? I want to purchase one.
Can pirates even read?
Yeah, my intelligence is 13.
So just barely.
Oh wait, no, my intelligence is 11. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, definitely just barely. That's okay, I don't think I'm much better.
Well,
My
What do you guys
intelligence.
think? What do you guys think? Should we get a drink first and settle down, or just begin exploring this wonderful city we're in?
What's the
What
time
time
of day
is
right now?
What's the time of day? It is, it's about noon because you're under the blazing sun, so it doesn't really give me a time, but we're going to say noon.
Definitely start with lunch.
Does sound good, and it's quite hot out.
We have been doing a lot of drinking.
Yes.
Some of us more than others.
Well, sure, let's find some food or something. I'd love to taste what new foods they have in this land.
Yes. Is there any strange drink? I remember something. They drink a certain certain drink. I was always more drunk here than anywhere. It's hard to remember.
At 3 years old?
Straight after Mama let me, I just started hitting the taverns.
Must be related to Seamus.
Hit it to everybody, as long as they're a bird.
Is there any food around? Does anything smell good?
You're pretty close to a fish market.
There's market all around us. I'm sure we can find a
Yeah.
bit of everything. This is like
This area is
a place to be.
the area you're standing in is the Red Bazaar. So I mean, anything you can probably need to buy. There's
Okay,
huge slabs of
I'm gonna
dinosaur meat.
So I mean, I just want to go to like the nearest general looking market stall. Is there like anything that like would like need? Like, there's got to be like something that looks like they sell towards people adventuring the jungle. Is there like certain items they have?
Tropical fruit, insect repellent, rain catchers, household goods. Because I know you need that.
I want some insect repellent.
All three of those sound amazing. So tropical, or you said tropical fruit?
Yep.
All right. Like, is there like? All right. I guess I know nothing about it. So I guess I want to like approach the merchant. I do say you have such fine wares here. I'm looking for some a good bite to eat with my group here. What like you have quite a lot of fruit. I've never seen any of them. Do you recommend any of them?
Let me read what the hell this is.
Man.
Are you sure you want food, or are you a man of drink? Because I know of a drink called a Tej. Tej.
Oh, you have drink here as well.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
amber
I'll
color.
buy a whole round of whatever this tage is
Okay.
for the party.
It's 4 copper for each one.
So now I gotta. I only have golds on me. I'm just gonna hand him a gold.
He just looks at you like you're the fucking king shit, man. He's so happy. As many as you want today, sir.
All right. Well, so I mean, I'd like down 2 of them real quick. I hand them like one out to each member. You know, 1, 2. I'm gonna try to actually get their names. So I kind of hunch my legs right up to Flinrick, and I pat him on the head, and I hand him a mug.
What's this?
Is this the drinking beverage of this local area?
It's a fermented drink made from honey.
Oh, it smells delicious.
It's pretty. You're into sweets. Some people I know like they like their bitters. I hope you like sweets.
Well,
You look like a little boy, so I think you will.
Thank you, Harold.
You're
I
welcome.
start drinking it.
All right, so then I whip around to oh my gosh, his name is Dio. Elf Ranger. Dell? Okay, I wrote it down wrong. Fuck me.
It's Del, like Del.
Like the farmer in the.
Like
Yeah, no,
Dio,
I got
like the
that.
holy
I just-
diver.
I wrote an O instead of an L. All right, so I mean, me and Dell are probably like the same height unless he's 6 foot. I'm only 5, so I just a drink.
Thanks. You got another one?
Yeah, I had him another one.
Thanks.
And then I guess I kind of hunch over a little bit. My lady Lonnie.
Yes.
Here, I mean, you're a dwarf. Here's 2. I'm prepared.
Well, thank you.
Welcome. All right, so now we're getting sloshed up at in the markets.
Is this in a tent or is it an open?
They're tents. Look at your map.
Yeah, they're all tents.
They're underneath like this. Yeah, it's a can. Well, it depends. There's a big tent in the middle, but that might be more of like a bazaar. Like there might be gypsies in there if anyone's looking for a good time.
Yeah, but there could also be, tramps and thieves.
This would be a tramp and thief too. I don't know.
There. Well, look
Yeah.
at this thing. I pinged it for you.
I see. So yeah, we're all right. So back to the merchant. insect repellent.
It is 1 silver piece each, and it is basically just a block of incense. Burns for 8 hours, repels normal insects within a 20-foot radius.
We're gonna need a lot. Like each person's gonna like. Can you just like how do people usually carry these when they're out in the jungle? Do they just like put it like in their hand and burn it?
Well,
I've
for
got a-
1
I've got a
gold,
slot in the stop of my staff. I can stick it in to hold it like an incense burner.
for 1 gold, I can get you a vial of concentrated incense, incense that it'll give you about 20 applications, but it's kind of like a grease. You can
20
do that way.
applications.
It is waterproof too.
How long does it last?
Yeah,
Like
how
one
long-
application.
24 hours.
So
That sounds
one
much better than the 8 hours burning.
gold. All right. I have to figure out. So I have 59 gold.
I should have known you guys were high rollers since he handed me a gold for a couple of drinks.
How much gold
Speaking of that,
do you
he kind of nudges you and he hands you a gallon a gallon container of that drink. And kind of winks at you.
So yeah, I'm kind of like I pull out actually like a little. Like I just start refilling it constantly while I'm talking. Not while we're bargaining for these gourds. 6 of these containers. Extras. Yeah, for the incense. I'll take 6.
6 of the blocks of incense or the vial?
And I'll take 10 of the blocks. So that's 1 gold for the 10 blocks and another 6. Yep. Then I'm going to give 1 to each person. So I'm going to hand the 3 out and then I'll have not the blocks. Actually, I'm just going to hand the 10 blocks to Lonnie. Staff, here.
Thanks.
Now, water catchers. So, like, how do those work?
It's a simple contraption. It's about a 5-foot square leather tarp. It can catch
Inverted
2.
umbrella.
Yeah, pretty much.
Umbrella.
It's an
It forms a little basin
like-
that can catch 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rainfall and hold up to 8 gallons.
So, is there like a reason that we need rain catchers? Like, can we just drink? Like, there's tons of rivers. Like, I have a map here. Look at all these rivers.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. You're going out in the wilderness. If you're stranded and rain is the only thing you got, it is the rainforest. That is a good place to get some water if needed.
Just look up and open your mouth.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's also. I mean, it's quite warm. We'll probably need to be drinking a lot. So while we set up our rest, we could probably catch rain. How much are these rain catchers? We may need a few.
1
There's a lot
gold.
of us.
They weigh 5 pounds each.
Ooh,
Ooh, but they're quite heavy.
that's as much as my leg.
Gourds usually
I mean-
pretty stout, though.
I am.
You guys notice now that like Captain Harrow's very big, very Hulk, strength 17. Like he's ready to carry everything. He's a pack mule. He thinks of himself as an extra hard worker. He works on a ship. He's used to like single-handedly moving the anchor because his crew is bitches. Pussies, okay? They were all pussies.
I don't see any need to make an ass of yourself. Is there a place to get an ass?
I point towards the large tent. There seems to be, a gypsy over there looking cutesy at you.
No. Burro. Donkey.
What is this, Mexico all of a
Oh.
sudden?
Mexico. We're totally ready to go to Mexico.
No, not a burrito.
Not a burrito.
Well, the merchant tells you if you guys are looking for food and a place to sleep, the Thundering Lizard caters to more of a rambunctious group. and the nights over there are about 5 silver each. Or if you're looking for something a little quieter, a little more rest, Kaya's House of Repose is a you can get a bed for 1 gold.
1 gold. I mean, I'm rich. I have 50 gold.
Well, if we're looking for hints and adventuring and all that, it might be better to go to the Thundering Lizard, I think, fellas.
We might be able to get better information there.
That's what I
Exactly.
was just thinking.
Exactly.
So did we end up getting these inverted umbrellas?
I'll grab one. So, and then for being so like informative, I'm gonna tip him with another gold piece. So
Ooh. Yeah, just
Just making it hail.
you've been an amazing
Make it
person.
rain, it's gold
They
pieces,
don't
making it hail.
have such
I get it.
hospitality in Waterdeep. So thank you. And I give like a curtsy and I wink at him with a big black bird eye. And I guess we're ready to go.
Did we ever get any food? Are we eating at the Thundering
Into the
Lizard?
tavern, I think, for food.
Alright.
Guys. We want good food, not shitty market food.
Yeah, we'll just have to
You know,
I don't know. I'm guessing we walk through the streets. There's probably some really good smelling stuff, though.
Oh, I bet. Like homemade, like
Food does smell good.
cream.
So where is this Thundering Lizard?
So I take it everybody went to the Thundering Lizard.
Yeah, I think that's where we're headed.
Okay.
yeah, where's that at?
It's still in this area. It's still in 18. I don't know what building exactly, but
God, it seems so far out. Everything's just
yeah, the zoom sucks on this. It's either like all the fucking way out or so in you can't see shit.
And my mouse is dying too, so it just kind of does whatever it wants.
Is there a sign on this Thundering Lizard? Because I'm intrigued as to what it would look like.
I am too.
See if there's a handout for it. I don't think there's shit though.
I imagine it looks like Rex's foot from Toy Story. He makes his cameo in Monsters Inc.
Could be.
It looks like a
Giant-
stegosaurus.
Just
I
a
wonder
giant
if it
dinosaur
looks
foot says
stegosaurus.
Andy under it.
I want it to be an apatosaurus.
I want it to be a swamp. No, Harrow has not called her swamp ass once. Alright? He's a pirate, but he's chivalrous, I think.
Oh, a pirate with manners. Such a rare find.
Oh, really?
He's just so used to his crew being prissy. Trying to do their nails and shit. He never understood.
Okay, well, as you guys get to the inn, Sylvain says that it is going to go meet up with its friend, Kama Takai, whatever the fuck his name was, and when you guys are ready, come see it, because I don't know what the fuck it is, at the zoom the fuck out, Merchant Prince's Villa. No rush. Whenever you guys are ready, just head over.
Right, so, I mean, I assume we're gonna have a small meal, you know.
Small. I'm starving.
As you guys sit down to eat, you see signs all over the place, kind of hastily, crudely drawn, that say, "A guide looking for adventures can take you anywhere you want to go. Just look for a dwarf named Hugh Hackenstone."
Well, look, guys, that's someone who might be able to show us around the place. Wonder where this person would be, though.
Here's a much better description of the flyer.
Oh, there's so many words on there.
He's fucking ugly.
It really is.
He's a haggard little bastard.
I bet he enjoys some good swamp ass though.
Not interested.
I know that beard could soak up some serious swamp ass.
He looks like that kind of dwarf.
This pricing is a little bit different. I mean, 30 days immediately. Like, what if we just want him to show us around the city?
He's not that kind of guy. I mean, he could, but it's gonna cost you.
Hmm.
No, probably a mountain dwarf. That's his problem.
Well, I suppose we could maybe talk to him, or just maybe ask around the tavern while we're here and see if there's anybody else who has any leads, or maybe even any other people who could show us around.
Yeah,
Better
maybe
if we
there's
buy him
more.
some drinks, he'll get us.
Oh, he is a dwarf.
No, we only have one.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, Del. Maybe we could try to talk him into something. I can be quite persuasive with the number of drinks.
The number.
No.
Yeah.
Carrying around my gallon edge. Just taking sips from it.
So you guys gonna sit down and have a meal and then go find this guy, or you're that excited you're saying fuck the food?
Oh no, I'm hungry for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
I'm excited about this ugly ass dwarf.
I fully pictured this moment being like the Flintstones movie where they come in with like brontosaurus legs and shit and slap in front of you.
Shit. I'm eating every bit.
In that case, it's most likely bigger than I am.
Probably bigger than I am too.
It's poultry free. I'd rather not eat any poultry
Measure
at
the
all.
piece off and stick it in a pouch at my side.
Picking meat for later.
Eat the-
That's what beards are for. They're flavor savers.
Who needs a rain catcher when you got a food catcher, right?
growing beard.
Alright. I guess we eat our foods.
Okay.
Eat our source.
Yo, while Flinrick goes to grab like a big hunk of meat,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab it out of his hands and eat it with my beak.
Give me some sleight of
What are you
hand.
doing?
Give me some sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, that's probably gonna be a fail.
Yeah,
Would that be a deck save for him?
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Rip my arms out of the way. Here, there's plenty here. You can help yourself. Don't take what I'm eating. I'm starving.
I do like playing with my food first.
Oh, at least be quicker about it.
Yes, you see, I have been drinking quite some.
Oh yes, I've seen. We've all seen him.
We've all been drinking.
And honestly, it's barely noon. I think you might have a problem.
Yes. Must I say, it's only noon. A wink.
Not a problem. Just in touch with his inner dwarf.
I go to give Alani a high five.
I believe they lock people up for getting in touch with their inner dwarves. At least in public, anyways. You might want to go to your room first if you're going to touch your dwarf.
Swamp ass's inner dwarf. So, I mean, how long does this take for us to eat?
We'll say hour. Say it's about 1:30 by the time you got there and mowed your food down.
Well, after I sit back, belly full, I look at the party. Well, what's the plan now? Pretty stuffed. Should we find this ugly-looking dwarf? Maybe see if anybody else in the tavern's got some info.
I was interested in this guide to monsters. You know, maybe his information about the jungle.
But that's quite expensive.
True. That new retail price.
Lonnie, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm not interested in this guy and his fancy book.
Yeah, he seemed a little too expensive. It seemed sketchy to me.
All right. Went to the Merchant Prince. I want to go there.
That's not a bad
The
idea.
bazaar. Get some more information.
But do you suppose while we're here at the tavern, maybe we ask around a bit, though? I do like always gathering rumors and whatnot when I'm in places such as these.
Since we are here, we probably should.
It never hurts.
So talk about the rumors. What are we doing?
To find rumors.
I could ask
I
around
mean,
if
can we
you
just
want.
ask some?
It's
Can we just ask some
rumors,
folk at the?
information.
Yes, well, but why don't we spread out and see what we can find out here?
Oh.
Or I could go talk while you sit here and drink Harrow.
I think I might be done drinking for now.
What's it like inside the tavern? Is it busy? What kind of clientele are we looking at here?
It's loud, busy as hell. I mean, it's kind of your average shithole bar. Just, I mean, ruffians everywhere, shit getting broken, fights breaking out.
Oh, I want to join a bar fight. I'm gonna chug the rest of the gallon of Tej, which is like half a gallon now. And then I'm gonna order another gallon.
I thought you were done drinking.
Well, the party's just started, Lonnie.
I'm gonna personally look for another group of elves if I can, or any group.
You're looking for elves? Elves?
Owls?
What is this, Harry Potter?
You went back to the 90s trying to find Alf?
Need to send a letter out.
What was that, Matt? I'm sorry.
So you went back to the 90s and found Alf from the TV show?
Yeah. I speak that language.
I don't see much for elves in this place. They're probably not real fond of this hot, dry, shitty place.
Well, what kind of races are we looking at around here?
Shoal, or the bird people, whatever the hell he is. There's a lot of tabaxi, dwarves, some humans.
Any halflings?
Don't see any halflings. I mean, I'm sure there's a few around, but they're just, I mean, few here and there.
Fucking see them.
Well, yeah, they're probably hard to find. Well, I'd like to go up to the bartender, buy 2 drinks, and then find the most adventurous-looking person, and sit down next to him and slam a drink down in front of him.
Okay.
Look for the guy wearing an eye patch.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, you grab a drink and you go over next to a dwarf who is missing one arm. He's missing his left arm. Haggard-looking little bastard, and you set a drink in front of him, and he looks at you and goes, "Hi, I'm Hugh Hackenstone."
Oh, Hugh. Well, my name is Flinrick. I'm kind of new to this city here. I saw your posters. You're charging quite a hefty price. I suppose you must have been quite the adventure.
Oh, I am, but it's quite worth it, let me tell you.
Do you know the place quite well?
I've been here for a very long time. I've taken explorers all over the place.
I see. Would you be able to tell me any more about the jungle, or at least the city?
The city is just kind of a boring place, but the jungle, that's where the action is. Have you ever heard of the Wormheart Mine?
Wormheart Mine? No, I've never heard of that.
There's a bastard red dragon there that ate my arm. It's the
Red
Saigon horde that
dragon,
bit
you
my
say?
nose off.
Red dragon. That's very interesting. How far away is that from the city?
Why is
Far
that?
to travel, or not too far?
It's not going to give me a distance. We'll say about a day. About a day away.
Okay. Well, that sounds quite interesting. Me and my party, I looked back to my party at the table and waved to them, and probably got Harrow like chugging down some drink, and who knows what the other two were doing.
I excitedly wave back.
Do I?
Yeah, so I waved to them.
At this point, I'm brawling with a guy. I'm brawling with someone who has an eye patch.
Well, me and my party are kind of new to this area. We're just looking for a bit of information on the city and the surrounding area.
As far as the city goes, the merchant princes are a way to go. But if you want to go to that mine, I'm your man.
Mine. Well, let me talk to my party. We might just take you up on that offer. Enjoy the drink. I may be back.
All right, thank you.
I wander back over to our table and sit down. Well, I found that ugly old dwarf. He's right over there. And, well, it seems he came into contact with some sort of red dragon in a mine. A Wormheart Mine, he called it. So it's only about a day away. I'm not sure running into a dragon-filled mine is exactly what we're looking for here, but it could be a bit of adventure.
It does sound like an adventure, but it doesn't sound like a place where
A
doom.
necrotic artifact would be.
Yes, exactly. Well, if we get bored, maybe. But anyways, as far as the city goes, he said our best bet is to check with the merchant princes. So maybe we go see, what was that guy's name again?
Wakanda.
Wakanga, yeah. Maybe we go see him. I don't know what else. Perhaps we could talk to other people here, but that's all I found out from here.
Well, since the guide says we should talk to the merchant princes, and the woman-man thing that was falling apart and brought us here said we should, perhaps we should.
This does not sound like a bad idea to me. Probably get our bearings straight in this city before we go outside of it. It's probably a good idea.
So, it's the dwarf.
You can always trust a dwarf.
Well, I don't know about that. Del, what do you
I
think?
ever steered you wrong.
Well, that's true, Lonnie. We've had some good times in the past. Those couple adventures we went on. I trust you. But this guy, let's just look at him.
He's got one arm.
He's got one arm.
And he is a mountain dwarf. They are a little less trustworthy.
Exactly.
At,
See?
at the very least, he's gotten himself into some stuff.
Exactly, Del.
Whatever that is.
We need to get someone who hasn't gotten themselves into stuff because they're good at what they do.
Or
Exactly,
cut
this-
them out of it in a little better shape.
Yes. This guy's trying to charge a small fortune and he can barely keep
Arm
himself
and a
alive.
leg.
Yes, exactly.
He's yeah. God damn it.
Did it look like anything was falling off of him?
Not exactly, but he looked quite banged up.
Well, maybe he doesn't have the death curse himself.
Well,
Let's
just
go talk to this Wakanda.
sure, I'm up for that.
Paging the DM.
Okay, I gotta move everybody here. Boom.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, this is the bazaar?
I got nothing.
Um,
There
Wait, where am I?
Fancy, fancy.
I got nothing again.
And you guys are probably going to enter at about there on that ping, so just drag your tokens right there. Need me to hit it again?
I cannot.
Your tokens.
I don't see anything.
Down there.
Fine.
Oh, if you shift ping, I'll pull everybody. There you go.
There it is. Found it.
Okay, so,
You should probably go to bed, buddy.
but I'm not tired yet.
It's only 2 in the afternoon, laddie.
Wait, where do we find our character? I mean,
You should just drag it over from,
Your sheet.
yeah, what he said.
Oh, from our sheet? Where's my
If you made it, did you make a token? If you didn't make a token, then you don't have
Oh, how do you make a
I made
token?
a token. There I am.
one. I can send you a thing. It's really easy.
Gosh. Let's leave the back.
When you got a minute, do that and then upload it to your sheet. It's good.
Oh, you guys.
Say, Dell, I don't see many elves around here. Is this heat starting to get to you?
What was it?
Talking to Dell, I don't see many elves around here. Is this heat affecting you much?
Not at the moment. I've traveled around a bit.
He is well traveled.
Oh, I see.
So wait, now I like put it on the character sheet, like on the bio page.
Yeah, on the top of your sheet, there's a little edit button. Click that, and then upload image. And then just select it from your computer. And then from there, just pretty much drag your sheet onto the game board, and it will bring your token on. There you go.
But did I have to put a border? Fuck.
I don't think it matters. It looks cooler. That's pretty dark looking concrete. Like a.
But he's all black, pretty much. He
Yeah.
looks like a crow.
Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Like a sparrow.
Wait, Barrow, like Captain Harrow. All right. Actually, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
Can a bird person be Captain Sparrow, though?
I don't know. I wanted to be
Bird
original.
person can be whatever his bird heart tells him to be. He could even be swamp ass if he wanted.
There
No,
can only be
yeah.
one swamp.
There can only be one.
Damn, going Highlander already. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a pleasant, breezy, tiled courtyard with 2 gladiators in the front. They both kind of look at you and go, "What the hell are you doing here?"
We're here to see Wukongo, Utomu. Oh, we're sort of invited, I guess.
Wakanga.
Wukanga. Yes, we're sort of invited. So, kind of.
Invited by who? I don't see anything about that.
No, Utomu.
A guest of Wakanga has invited us.
Yes, that was it. Sylvain.
Oh, Sylvain. So one guard is going to wander off to ask while one guard stays there.
Nice weather out today, isn't it?
He just stares at you sternly. He don't give a shit what you got to say.
Hmm.
Is it, where'd you get that scar? Okay.
Come
Here.
here, guys.
They don't seem very talkative, but perhaps we can just wait.
thing is fucking worthless. It is not giving me any info on this at all.
Well, the good news is they seem to have known about Sylvain, so we should be able to get in easily. This is quite the place, though.
It's a trap.
Always a trap.
It's always a trap.
Alright, well, he comes back. He says you guys can come in.
Thank you.
I now gotta figure out where the hell these guys are.
Oh, what a lovely plant. Lonnie, check out this plant. Have you ever seen something like this?
I've
I've
seen
never-
better.
You've seen better. But this is beautiful. It's so different and new. You, of all people, should appreciate these type of things.
It's a lovely plant, but I've seen better. You just walked through it.
Chillin'.
Chilling.
I brought a whole gallon of Tej with me. I need to be like Gragas. Just carry a barrel.
This is a wonderful place. Quite fancy. This guy must be incredibly wealthy. If he has any jobs, I think we should ask, because I'm sure he would pay incredibly well.
Did the guys just leave us here? Are we just supposed to wander around?
Hey,
We just figured out. All right, I'm going upstairs.
Apparently, this dude is a ghost, and I don't have a token for him or anything. They aren't giving me shit on this.
no worries.
Some guards chilling in the lounge upstairs. It looks like.
Hey, they're on the break. Yeah,
Alright.
can you hear me?
Well, fuck it. We're gonna just go ahead and say he's there. You walk in, and there is Wakanga in this. We'll say this little area where Birdman's at.
Sure.
I walked right into it.
Of course, I'm sure he always greets people in his foyer.
Holy shit!
Oh, there he is.
There it works.
What?
Got it.
I don't know. My internet just or not, the page, the Google page just said something went wrong,
Oh,
and then here we are.
pretty.
Maybe I should close all these open tabs that are unnecessary. All right.
Greetings, Wakanga.
Hello, travelers. Sorry, I'm reading. What can I do for you?
Well, we have your guest, Sylvain, has requested our assistance on her curse, and we are looking for information on where we should begin.
Who is Syndra? Who's this Sylvain person you're talking about?
What?
Wait, that's her fucking name, right? Oh my
Is that her
god.
name?
Yeah, that was her name. She told us all about you.
No, worry, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, you had me there.
You have
Yeah.
quite the sense of humor.
I thought I was about to be stuck in fucking Chult again. All right, my first 3 years here were fucking awful.
Talking about this is a beautiful place.
There's lovely plants.
Beautiful.
Yeah, maybe when you're on this end, I was in the another kind of place.
What?
Takes a long drag from his drink.
He says, so you guys are the ones that got suckered in to try and figure out about this death curse, huh?
Is that what you call it?
That's what it's always been referred to as me.
A sucker.
Do you know anything about this soulmonger device?
Unfortunately, I know about as much as Sylvain told you guys. I know that somewhere there's a soulmonger and something's controlling it, but nobody knows where.
But you all think that it's somewhere in Chult.
But as far as where, all we have is rumors.
Well, I love rumors.
Rumors would be helpful.
Well,
Any information you have would be helpful.
You could. How about you just spew as much general knowledge about this rainforest as possible?
We were told.
the average temperature is about 100 to 110 degrees. It rains a
Holy
lot.
shit.
It's fucking tropical. I don't know. I got nothing.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to reduce the amount, or I'm gonna have to increase the amount of feathers that y'all can see. Gonna wear my chainmail bikini. Damn it! It says my armor class is fucking 12 again.
You put on
16.
a chainmail bikini.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn it!
As far as Wakanga says, he doesn't really know anybody. Best thing to do is just explore the town and the jungles and just ask.
Explore the town. All right.
Could you tell us anything about the town? Good places to go? Perhaps notable adventures or anything?
Well, my
Direction in which to start walking.
that way.
Yeah.
That's just the door out.
That's a start.
You're not welcome here.
He says in this town, my merchant prince brethren control just about everything. Ikane Offa has won numerous gladiatorial contests. Let's see. She sells non-magical weapons, if you're looking for anything like that. Ifan Torla deals in beasts and beast training. Jessamine deals in plants, poison, and assassination if you need somebody taken care of. Jobal deals in guides and sellswords. Kiwathi deals in fruit, wine, ale, tage, oil, perfume, and insect repellent. I deal mostly in magic and lore, so if you want some history I can help you, but as far as where to find this, I don't really have much of anything.
This
Some history might be good.
Xanthini deals in gems, jewelry, cloth, and armor. And that was 7. That's it. Okay.
this Joval character, where can we find him or her?
You just have to ask, wouldn't you?
I mean,
Luckily, if I can get this fucking token to come out, he'll just come out of nowhere and be your fucking best friend. Come on, bastard. There it
he
goes.
was the guide first. I thought it'd be
There.
helpful.
Here's my friend Jobal. You want to talk to him? He's your man.
Oh, well, you all hang out together.
Dipped. He's like,
He's
"Bye-bye."
gone. He's like, deuces. I don't give a shit what you guys do now.
Oh,
He's trying to get some of that cryptic Sylvain booty before it falls apart.
Joval, you deal in guides and such?
Yeah, I have numerous guides all over the taverns. Have you by chance talked to anyone?
Have,
Go ahead, whoever else.
do you employ a ugly-looking dwarf with one arm?
I do. He's quite the fella.
He's pretty ugly. Don't like him.
And he only has one arm.
Yeah, he had a very unfortunate incident with a red dragon that he's pretty pissed off about still.
All right. Well, I have another question. Do you have any women guides?
Why would that matter?
Because I like to watch them lead me. You know. Maybe walk a couple feet behind them, just admire.
Well, I am. Okay. Well, he recommends Zaka Stormfang.
Zaka Stormfang. I like the name Stormfang. Very dangerous.
He hands you a flyer for her.
Well,
He was
look
born
here,
in Region. I'm already.
she may be very well good, but I think we should just find the best guide in general, not just so you can creep on it. Lonnie, back me up here.
Well,
I mean, payment's payment.
I mean,
We-
I agree. We should pick the best, not just pick based on their physical assets.
Assets.
well, perhaps you're into a little bit more geriatric kind of woman, a little more middle aged is your type. You into cougars? Does that get your feathers flowing? Your little bird boner
Ooh.
going?
Yo, yeah, she's got feathers. I like this woman's ideals of jungle of evil. Maybe she knows something evil. I mean, soulmonger, evil.
Well, nobody's
I'm just
talked
believing.
about ruins yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're looking for something other than just getting your little beak wet, I have something that you guys probably never seen before. Have you ever met an albino dwarf?
Oh gosh, what? There's white ones of like Lonnie. Can we call him like
Boom.
Whitey? I don't even know. Can we? Oh, it's a male. I was really hoping it'd be a female.
Well, they only charge $5 a day. At least we don't gotta pay a month up front like that other con artist.
I mean, if you look at the one, she's giving her money to charity.
Exactly.
That sounds fantastic. I like that. This guy, all right.
Well,
If you
well,
adventure, seek to
Perhaps
obtain.
we.
This guy has. I'm not gonna lie, but this guy's got ulterior motives. Wants
He
you to.
does.
They're not too ulterior. He is stating exactly what his purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. At least he's upfront about it. If you love Dwarven kind, then hear my plea.
Well, she's got ulterior motives too. She wants to reclaim the runes.
Well, this dwarf actually said that he'll waive the fee if we promise to help him on his quest. And we even have a dwarf in the party, so surely we could convince him. But is he the right guy?
Ooh, the wave of the fee. Wave of the fee.
But,
It's basically, it's either charity and Harrow is happy, or a lot cheaper. First of all, how much
She's
is
also
this?
reclaiming them for nature, so I can kind of get in line with that too.
There are other guides in the city that I don't have in direct employment, but I do get a settlement from. If you would like to seek them out, this isn't all there is to offer, but it's up to you guys to find the rest.
Well, my vote would be to take these flyers and perhaps either discuss them or see what else the city has to offer before making a final decision.
I'm pretty sold on Nature Lady.
Well, what is the rest of the party?
Yo, Dell, you've been pretty quiet. Nature.
That's a Zaka, right?
Returning things to how they're supposed to be. Seems like the right way to go.
It does seem like the right way to go.
Alright, well, the 30-day fee is 150 gold, so we're gonna have to put our gold together for this one.
Well, maybe we should do the dwarf then and get him to waive it.
Or what else have we used our gold for? And suppose in these runes that we reclaim for nature, she doesn't. Sounds like she doesn't want anything from them. She just wants them to be cleansed, meaning the booty is ours.
That's
You
true.
can have that booty all day long.
The albino dwarf just wants us to sneak in and recover a relic for
Yeah.
him.
Sounds easy enough.
It does sound easy to, wave a fee.
His ancestral forge is a location. Dwarfs' forges are like strongholds in mountains.
He said at the very least we must sneak in and recover a relic. We could do the very least.
Yeah.
Very least. The nature idea.
Well, 100
Because we're
gold is a
greedy.
lot of gold.
Exactly. It's practically all our money. And we're in a
I'm
strange world.
Okay, I mean, so we're looking. We're gonna recover this relic, and it's not gonna get us any closer to the soulmonger.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, but I do know probably no soulmonger near this forge.
It could be.
We don't
It
know what
could
this
be
soulmonger is.
No one knows that. All they have.
Dwarves
Literally.
and soul magic, I just don't see it. I just don't
And-
see it.
And
We could-
honest,
We could talk to him. Maybe we go help find his relic after we find our soulmonger.
that could work. Or we could do the dwarf quest and maybe find some more treasure or something doing that, and then go help the nature lady.
Perhaps I see that. Well, I see. Well, then we have to
There we
pay the nature lady. We might as well just stick with the one. All right. I like the idea of free. So we do the quests, and then we tell him afterwards he has to guide us for free.
Well, yes, I'll
Okay.
agree to that, I think.
All right.
Yes, I think we should go talk to.
Maybe we'll buy him a drink.
Then I can. Well, I was
I like the way
thinking
you
if I
think
don't
that.
have to buy charity for this nature lady, I can drink a lot more. So I'm starting to like this dwarf buddy. I'm just not understanding where. No, it's all right. Little white dwarf. Just confused why he's so white.
He's albino.
I know, but we're gonna look like an Oreo next to each other.
Maybe he has a twin. You guys can be a double stuff.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, wouldn't it be a reverse stuff?
It would be a reverse.
Better. I love it. Let's go.
All right, let's go find the albino. Where can we find the albino?
Let's say he has a
I
name. His
mean-
name is
Musharab.
Mashar.
You're a nice one, aren't you?
We love dwarven. If I come out loving dwarven people, I won't be mad.
Well, alright, we're gonna go back to the Port Nyanzru map.
Drowning.
So wait, if I drag my character onto this, am I gonna be a giant?
No, it starts out all huge, but then it should go down and be normal. Yeah, maybe not.
Fucking big.
Yeah, it did go huge. How retarded.
Awesome.
That seems accurate.
It actually kind of is.
Nothing like a giant black fucking crow in armor flying over the city. Doesn't scare the shit out of anybody.
Cuckoo! Cuckoo! I'm gonna throw some pocket sand on you. Pacha! It's gonna be like a dump truck of it. Like, whoops! Emptied my pocket. Just go into the water and open a bag of holding, and then open it over the city. It's raining.
Okay, well, we're gonna say he was at that other inn that you guys didn't go to.
Other one?
Yeah, I can't think of the name it was. Kara's House of
Free.
Quietness or something like that.
The house of less fun.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like a hospice nearby, or what do they call it?
Hospice.
Is there a brothel? Hospice.
They're a little different.
Yeah. Is there like a dwarvish brothel? I gotta get to know dwarven kind nearby.
Looking for an albino dwarven hooker.
But yeah, they're expensive.
Well, you guys have no problem finding Mush Harib.
Well, let's buy him a drink.
All right.
There's just shit flying everywhere. All right. Okay. So we have no problem finding him. So, coach him. He's at this place where we can drink, right?
Yes. It is an inn.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm sure they don't want people to be too rowdy at this one.
It is more restful. The title says so.
Before we go in, I think I turn to the party and I go, this guy's a dwarf and he seems to have some strong dwarf ties. It may be a good idea to have Lonnie talk to him, or at least be very close to the front. At the very least.
I can do that.
If we need to convince him of this dwarven stuff and to not charge us, you might have better luck with that.
I might fuck it up. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not very charismatic.
I guess. Well, at least stand close to the front.
We found this albino there.
Yep.
Yeah, Lonnie, you gotta lead the way. You gotta charm him, show him your swamp ass.
As soon as he sees you guys coming up and he sees a dwarf in your party, he instantly starts to kind of beam with happiness and definitely gravitates toward the dwarf.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk up, he goes, "Oh, are you guys here to help me reclaim my ancestral home of Harkhammer?"
We wish to discuss that in a way.
It's a business proposition.
I'm aware that
I'm trying to help you find words.
I lost my words at the bottom of the spear. We would like to help you retrieve this artifact you're looking for in exchange for you helping us find the Soulmonger artifact for free.
All right.
For free.
All right. So, like midway through her sentence, can I just like put one of my hands over her mouth and maybe like suggest like somebody else speaking for this part? She's just giving away her plans at this point.
I have been drinking heavily since before noon.
No, it makes sense. I understand, but we just assumed you'd have quite more charm. All right, Musharab.
Flinrick should have known
Yeah,
better.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right, Musharab. Look,
What she means to say.
we don't have very much gold, and you seem to be the best option for us to take, and we're willing to help you.
We've heard great things about your knowledge.
If we can succeed in your quest, we just would like in return your assistance on ours.
Well, first, guys, I think we better ask him about his quest. What does your mission here entail entirely?
He just looks straight at Lonnie. Doesn't answer anybody else. He just looks at her and goes, "Once we get the gauntlet, I'll help you guys do anything you want."
Lottie, ask him what we have to do.
Those are dangerous words.
What do we have to do to help you with your mission quest thing?
Well, a volcanic eruption forced us to leave it many years ago, and the fire newts have taken over. The only way to do it is to either sneak in and recover the gauntlet or kill everyone. Whatever happens, they cannot keep it.
I love fire. This sounds exciting.
What is this place called again?
Rockhammer.
Rock with a H.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds exciting like a good adventure to me. What do you guys think? But then again, that dragon sounded quite fun too.
It sounds lovely.
It sounds like a good deal if it'll get his assistance for our quest.
I mean, maybe, before we come back, you could come get it all.
Democracy.
Yes. And will you be able to Mushari, or whatever, Mushari, will you be able to lead us to this place, or do we have to just find it on our own?
No, I will accompany you, and I know exactly where it is. I will lead you straight to it.
Well, that's
Can we call
reassuring.
you Mush?
Well, that's reassuring.
He will not look. Just for the record, he will not look at anybody else other than Leilani. And he says, "You can call me Mush," and gives her kind of a little wink.
He likes his swamp.
I'm far more charming than
Yeah.
I like my beer like I like my women, short and stout.
I'm excited now. We can make a dwarf snuff film.
Alright.
I wouldn't doubt there's something on the internet for albino dwarves. I mean, if not, that's quite the market. You might have something there.
I'm all in it.
I don't know if people would pay that much extra for that hat.
I know you would, baby. So, that's the agreement everybody's going to come with.
Well, what do you think? I sure like this guy better than another dwarf.
Oh, don't tell me you're talking to that one-handed piece of shit.
But, yes, there was a one-handed man who seemed a little sketchy.
Yeah.
You're not friends with him?
He won't help me with this ancestral forge. He doesn't give a shit about dwarves.
A dwarf not helping a dwarf. Oh, that's just horrible.
He's nothing but a coward. All he wants is that dragon.
I didn't like him when I talked to him. I think if the party agrees, I think we'd much rather help you out.
Okay, we leave at dawn.
I know, where do we want to meet?
In your room,
Let's just
under
leave
your
the
bed,
city.
under your covers.
Wait, oh yeah, we should go to sleep. Fuck that. I'm too drunk. I'm upside down and I got lots of buffs on me.
Just meet here at this inn at dawn, and we shall go.
Should we maybe see if we can get supplies anywhere other than our insect repellents?
So what do you suggest we bring with us?
Oh yes, he
Mush.
knows the jungle. Mush might have an idea.
Well, this is an ancient forge that was taken over by fire newts and volcanic ash, so probably anything to do with fire resistance would probably be a wise idea.
So some sunscreen.
We could talk to, what was that guy we just talked to? Wukungu, he said he dealt with magic things, perhaps?
Perhaps. Let's go all the way back there again.
Well, we could just stroll about the market. I don't know. I'm just trying to be helpful, Lonnie. Why are you always like this?
Years of swamp asses made her angry, made her very grumpy.
Regret her life. Every life decision. Mm. And we should ask him like what mountain range this place is at. Oh fuck.
Uh,
I'll just let you guys know we don't have this Harak car on our map.
well, yeah, but he's gonna lead us.
Yeah, but it, like, what if it's literally on the other side of Chult?
That's true, I guess.
It's pretty goddamn
We're
close.
here for a
Honestly.
very long walk.
I mean, it's not a huge, peninsula here or island, whatever the hell you call this thing, but it's
'Cause this map is pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Literally, and like another great thing is if it's on the other side, then like we either go around all these mountains, or you just have to walk through all the uncharted territory. There's a river that leads to the other side. I can't tell. There's so much uncharted.
But
Camp
by the way,
Righteous. I don't. We should visit some of these camps, like Camp Righteous, Camp Vengeance.
But we just agreed to this deal with.
Maybe they're on the way. Anyway, maybe they're on the way. You never know. They're down the rivers. If you look at the map, we travel down these map. You see these rivers coming off the port? There's one to the okay, north is up. I hope it is. Yep. Okay. So there's a river to the west and a river to the east. I'm assuming rivers are going to be way easier to travel through this jungle. Just letting you guys know.
yeah.
It can't be.
So if you look directly south, you look
Who knows?
directly. I'm
Who
just
knows
saying.
in the rivers, though?
Well, that's true. But if you look directly south, on land,
Yeah.
Nyanzru, there's a skull and crossbone. Just saying, it's either through the skull and crossbone or on a river with no skull and crossbone. You do whatever. The guide will help us, I'm sure.
What will be fun? I'm gonna be so useless in this place. I do like all fire magic.
I like the fire newts. I think they're nudie.
Yeah, they're gonna be like probably resistant, and I do all fire, so it's gonna be rough on poor Fleming. It's okay, I got dagger.
You can just bluff and tell them that you know the best ice magic.
Oh yeah, I got charisma through the roof, so it'll be good.
Me too, apparently.
Not getting ahead of yourself, Ryan.
Hey, I did good on that negotiation.
That's true. No, we couldn't have done it without you.
So are you guys kind of wandering around the city, just checking shit out until it's time to go, then, or what?
I would like to see if there's any magical stuff.
Okay.
I need to see if there's any potion dealers.
Yeah, potions, scrolls, things like that.
Well, we can go back to the plaza then. I think those princes deal in that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, wherever we think would be the best place to find that.
Magical beast. Sounds awesome. Or just beast or whatever. Maybe magic weapons.
There it is, goddamn. Okay, so you're looking for like potions, you were saying?
Yeah,
Potions, scrolls, and stuff.
Okay.
looking for a potion dealer.
That would be Wakanga.
Oh, lovely.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
We'll just stay on the city map instead of going back to that stupid waste of a map
Yeah.
they had there.
Yeah, it doesn't-
So he has common potion, which is 80 gold, a uncommon potion, which is 300 gold, a spell scroll for 100 gold, and a second level spell scroll for 550 gold.
Oh, just like any common, any uncommon.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much was that?
80 for common, 300 for uncommon.
Well, I can't afford anything.
Same here.
Looks like it's good berries it is.
Looks like good berries it is.
Oh, what about, does he have any healing potion?
That'd be under a common potion, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How about a healer's kit?
I think you need to be proficient.
I am proficient.
Let's find one then.
Well, let's say you can get a healer's kit from just about any little merchant that was in that little bazaar area.
Oh, could I find either thieves' tools or disguise kit around here?
Let me find the items shit. Is that a thieves kit or thieves tools?
Disguise kit or thieves' tools?
Both.
Disguise kit's 25 gold. Thieves tools is also 25.
What about a healer's kit?
Healer. Why am I not finding that? $5 gold.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy both those kits. 50 gold. Blow all my money. It'll be worth it. Nope, I got no more money to spend, so I'm ready to go whenever the rest of the group is.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get a healer's kit. I forget how many times I can use. 10 uses. I think one healer's kit might work.
Well, as you guys are in the bazaar buying these items and stuff, a seemingly rough-looking tabaxi walks by and goes, "Lost all my goddamn money in the dinosaur races." Just kind of mumbles that as he walks by.
Did you say dinosaur races? Looking up to this, probably like 7 feet or something.
Yeah, he's walked away. He didn't hear it. He's just pissed because he lost all his money.
You're too short to get his attention.
I run over to Lonnie and tug up. Well, she's probably actually a similar size.
I am. I'm 4 foot.
Okay, well, you're still a good 1.5 taller, but
Wow, you're so tiny.
yeah. I run over. Hey, they got dinosaur races here, Lonnie. Maybe we can remember back in Waterdeep when we were betting all those pig races.
Yeah, I think that's how I lost half of my money.
Well, yes, but I doubled my profits. Anyway, it might be something to check out. It might be in the city here. At least interesting to see, even if you're not betting on it.
That'd be worth a shot. I'm already so broke as it is, I can't afford anything.
And I've never seen dinosaurs.
This is true, I have never seen dinosaurs either. Let's go see the dinosaurs. Wonder if they're big dinosaurs.
Son of a bitch.
Dell, have you ever seen dinosaurs?
Dell, have you seen dinosaurs? You can't ignore me when I'm sitting right next to you.
Not sitting. No, I have not seen dinosaurs.
Well, I overheard somebody talking about dinosaur races in the city. And well, we do have some time to kill before it gets dark. Maybe we check it out.
Let's go see some dinosaurs.
Uh-oh. Matt.
What's up?
Did you die?
No, I'm reading about dinosaur races.
The dinosaurs.
Oh, okay, so quiet.
Well, I was waiting for you guys to decide if you were gonna check out the dinosaur races or not, or what the hell you're doing.
Yes,
I was
we're gonna
wondering.
see
So
the
while they check out the dinosaur races, I wanted to see if maybe there's like nearby ruins or like somewhat closer than like anywhere else that maybe would also be worth investigating for the soulmonger. Like nearby stuff, not too far from the city. I mean, I know it's a long shot for this soulmonger to be right next to civilization, but you never know.
It's always
It's
the
in
last
some-
place you look.
Yeah.
Exactly why I was thinking maybe there's and that way we kind of get used to these monsters in this jungle.
Okay, so are you asking just a merchant? Kind of figure out if
Yeah.
there's anything around? Okay, he tells you a rumor about bird folk that inhabit a monastery that hangs on the side of a plateau many miles up the Oolong River. Past the Laughing Gorge, the bird folk are holding the last royal heir of Schult as their prisoner.
The last heir of Schult, like the entire region.
The last royal heir. Not as far as
Actual
like
king.
just people,
So
but
like not a merchant prince, but like an actual king.
Yep.
Why has nobody
That's-
said anything about this?
Right? Why is it the first you're hearing of it? Well, we're not hearing of it. We're looking for dinosaurs.
Yes.
What this merchant just blew my mind. Like, how did he have this rumor? Why is not everybody talking about this? It was like there's a king and he's being held hostage by Ararakra. It sounds like bird people side of a mountain.
That's you.
Yeah, it sounds like I could get us in there. At least I could go in. Fuck you guys. Bye bye. Just kidding. I'll go. I'll go rescue this king and become famous while you guys are asleep.
Pirates.
Well, all right, that is crazy information.
Well, you not invited the dinosaurs.
Okay, so first of all, what was the name of the river?
The Oolong.
Okay, so it's on the Oolong River, and it was a monastery. It said
Yeah.
it said it was past something, or it was the
Past the Laughing Gorge.
Gorge. I'll have to discuss this with our guide at some point. Maybe we'll stop by there. All right. Well, that was crazy. That random merchant just gave me stupid information. Stupid awesome. I need to talk to more random merchants. All right. So I head about like 3 blocks. Or actually, I'm gonna fly kind of fast because I want to hear something. I'm gonna fly like 3 blocks down, walk into the next stall. I'm gonna hand him a gold. Really need some information about what's going on outside the city. Awesome gold. This is gonna be worth it. If he tells me the same thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Deep in the heart of the jungle is a city built by minotaurs. It is now overrun by snake people.
Minotaurs.
But even worse things dwell below in visions. I have seen strange devils and screaming in the dark.
Did you say there's a city built by minotaurs?
Yes. They built this city on rock and roll of minotaurs.
Are you sure they're not minotaurs?
They're Pat Minotaurs.
Okay, and it was overrun by what?
Snake people.
Snake people.
Snake people. Would my character know anything about Yuan-Ti? I know it's a player race.
I mean, there's some Yuan-Ti around. One of the guides, I think, was Yuan-Ti, but
Those are the snaky. Right.
Yeah.
Actually gain their powers by sacrificing people, so no big deal.
Oh, okay.
And then wait, you said you had visions about strange devil. Like, so you've like dreamt about this place?
yeah.
All right. Well, this is another mind blowing. So, city. But I'm like writing this down on like a little notepad.
And I can just see this big bird person running from stall to stall, going, "What kind of dumb shit do you know?"
Yeah.
Just like a little kid in Toys R Us, going, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
I mean, literally, my mind was blown by the first one, and now his mind is blown by city, mate or
Made by Minotaurs.
yeah, made by
Taken by
Minotaurs.
snake people.
Okay, snake people. All right.
Built on rock and roll.
Built on rock and roll. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
built on rock and roll. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Built on rock and roll.
By the band, the Pat Minotaurs.
All right. Let's do this one more time. I'm in for the treat. So I run down. Actually, I fly another 300 yards. Random stall, 1 gold. Before you know it, I'm gonna get robbed. But last time, guys. All right.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Okay. So this third one tells you that Schult was once a playground for a green dragon. Her bones mark the location of a hidden treasure trove. If you travel to Mesro and head east across the Laughing Gorge, then south towards Kir Sabal, you might stumble on the dragon's bones and earn yourself a place in the history books.
Third time was the charm. Am I right? All right.
Yeah, that's
So
I don't know. That sounds like you're gonna die.
I mean, it says was once a playground. I'm hinting it, and it says the dragon's bones. This dragon is long dead, hopefully. And as long as they didn't have children, we might be on the good side. Although it said south
Take
of
your place amongst the bones.
no, it said earn yourself a place in history books.
Amongst the bones. I don't know.
Didn't you say stumble on the bones?
No, I think it sounded promising, actually.
I wanna be
Although
like-
we don't know any of that.
I mean, okay, he said, all I heard was south of Mesro, something across the Laughing Gorge. This is the second time we've heard of Laughing Gorge. This place must be popular. That doesn't sound very funny, though. It's a gorge. Like, I don't know. Okay, so south Mesro, Mesro, Laughing Gorge. And something about Kerbal? I don't know.
Curseball.
Kerbal.
He was talking fast. I'm trying to write it down, alright? And then south of Kerbal. Right? No. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll just talk to the guide about it. Maybe he'll figure it out with me. Alright.
Okay, so you're good now, dinosaur time?
Yeah, if we made it to the dinosaurs, wherever they be.
Okay.
I'm totally good. I just had my mind blown. I didn't even know there was dragons in this area. Oh wait, red dragon ate that one guy's arm. Well, hopefully there's no red dragons with the fire newts.
Okay. So...
Follows. All right. Now I just like fly and catch up with the rest of the group, and I'm telling them about these awesome rumors. While we're like looking for dinosaur races, I'm like, hey guys, there's a city built on rock and roll. People. And there's dragon bones. Yep. That's all about all I remember.
Is that a dinosaur?
Might have been a dinosaur.
Okay, so you guys easily find the area where the dinosaurs race. As you enter this area, some loud noises go off. Some confetti flies out. Some people jump out and they say, "Wow, you guys just won! You three get to participate in the Unchained event." How's that sound?
Sure.
Okay, everybody roll a d6 for me.
I'll play spectator.
Wait, am I not there, or yeah, this is them doing it?
Yes, I've been drinking enough. Yes, let's do this.
You
Okay.
said D6, right?
Yep.
What am I doing?
Oh, yeah.
Rolling a d6.
You get an Allosaurus, and
Okay,
Tavis, you get a Triceratops, and Swampass gets a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a young one.
Yes! T-Rex, baby. I hope that's a good thing and I don't have to, like, wrestle it or something.
Wait, Dell needs one too.
No, I'm gonna watch.
Dell's just watching.
Oh, how lame.
He's
Right,
bu-
so I'm on a Tyrannosaur.
Yeah.
No,
No, you're on a Triceratops.
Tops. All right.
Ooh, I got Allosaurus?
Yep.
Those are quick.
Not bad match. The Allosaurus speed is 50 by 80, Triceratops 50 by 75, and the T-Rex 50 by 100. So you're all pretty close.
I got you.
Got
guys.
horns, guys. All right, I'm ready to go.
It's a motherfucking T-Rex.
Like mounting these, like we're gonna be riding them.
You're gonna be riding them.
Yes.
Oh, this is. I thought we were just racing them. Like we had to, like, you know, be their like masters for the day. But
Nope,
I'm
you're the
keeping it
jockey.
forever. Can I steal it?
I eat it.
You're gonna have a hell of a time stealing it from this place.
We can try.
Please don't. try.
All right. So everybody, give me a wisdom check or animal handling, please.
Just a straight wisdom.
Animal handling.
Animal handling. I
Come on,
got
come on.
Woo.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Not my specialty, guys.
Okay, you guys all line up at the gate. As soon as the gun goes off, Captain Haro and Lanny take off. Flinrick, you kind of stumble a little bit out of the gate, but you're coming along. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check. Or, wait, hold on.
Animal
Not wisdom.
handling?
What was it? Not wisdom. The hell was that?
Animal handling. Dex check. Con.
Yeah, we'll do a dex.
Oh no.
Dex.
Just straight back.
Yep.
Come on, Petey, we can do this.
Oh boy.
Okay, as you guys are nearing the first turn, Flinrick kind of catches up a little bit as he's able to hold on and make that first turn pretty easily. You two kind of stumble a little bit trying to stay on your dinosaur and keep him up. Now, everybody give me another handling check.
Because Flinrick's so small that the dinosaur doesn't even realize it's there.
Yeah. I got a 3 again.
Oh my god. It
You
doesn't
got, like,
even,
a
it literally, I don't think it literally knows
I
you're
got
there.
just
Alright.
a 1. Plus 1.
Okay. So you kind of fall back. Lanny and Haro are, they're damn near neck and neck. Lanny's just slightly ahead, pulling along. Give me a. Go ahead and give me another animal handling.
Yes.
Druids for the win.
So Lonnie keeps pulling ahead. Flynn, you kind of catch up to Haro. Haro, you're still kind of hanging back. You're not catching up to Lonnie. You guys make the first lap. Lonnie's got a clear lead. Go ahead and give me another one.
Another animal handling?
Yep.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Lonnie's kicking your ass at this point. She's clearly pulling ahead. Flinrick, your dinosaur don't know what the hell he's doing. He's kind of getting lost.
He went backwards.
It's
Did he
not
stop the shit? Read the newspaper.
I'm like trying to kick it on the sides, but it probably doesn't even notice me.
As you're racing, you hear the speakers come on and somebody yells, "This is the Unchained event. Don't be afraid to sabotage or attack. Fighting is allowed." Go ahead and give me another check.
Can I
Animal
pull
handling.
out my blunderbuss? and try to shoot the Tyrannosaur.
I'm gonna cast resistance on the Tyrannosaur.
Only the dinosaurs can attack each other. Not that kind of battle.
Oh, I'm gonna try to straight up horn her in her. Does her dinosaur have a swamp ass? Can I like give like a straight like ram up the ass? I don't care if it could just penetrates. Like I'm just going in.
Don't care.
Wow.
I'm gonna like try to just lead it straight into the rear end, because I'm behind, so I gotta do something.
All right, we'll roll an attack for that.
I don't know what the dinosaur's attack.
Just roll a 20. All right, you pass. It's gonna hit. You got the Triceratops, right?
Tyrannosaur. Wait, what? Yeah, I have the
Yeah.
The one with the horn. Yep.
Okay, so you do 6 damage.
6 damage. Oh wow. I feel like it has like 600, so it's a fucking T-Rex. Like, ooh. But it.
Well, give me another animal handle.
I broke 10.
Oh, you. No.
Dang it, Lonnie.
Shit. Dang it, Lonnie.
Lonnie is now far enough ahead. You guys won't be able to make an attack on her.
Well, I'll try attacking Harrow then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, wait.
20.
I wanna. We're gonna. Dinosaurs like bash heads.
13. That's not gonna hit.
Retaliate. Oh.
Okay, Lonnie, go ahead. Or everybody, give me another animal handling. Oh damn! Look at you stepping up.
Stepping up. Dude, look at her 6 animal handling though. She has mad wisdom.
And I'm proficient.
I'm proficient as well. So you can see you have 4 wisdom. I have 1 or 2.
I get one.
Well, Lonnie left you guys in the dust. She clearly got first place. She owned that shit.
I mean,
You guys had nothing on her. Haro, you
second.
clearly got second. Flynn, you definitely was pretty sad.
I mean, towards the end, I would say towards the end, Flynn probably almost had me, especially trying to when we tried to flail at each other. He bought some time.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't enough. Swamp Ass always has a strong finish. I'm sorry.
Come
Yo, wait. You should just don't let go of the T-Rex. Just keep going. Bust through the walls of the town. Let's just go. It's eventually the T-Rex. Nobody's gonna stop you.
This is the best. I'm king of the dinosaurs.
Well, you won 50 gold.
Woo! Dang.
I've doubled the amount of money I came here with.
Should double the money now, literally. I've spent gold, 20 gold.
Okay, that's after that little fun blast there, you guys all gain up to level 2.
Oh.
Yes. Finally, fuck level 1.
Good. Nobody died. Yay.
Alright, we're level 2 now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We get a hit die.
Get a hit die. I get my circle shit. I get more spell slots. Fuck level 1. Could be much better heading out on an adventure as a level 2 than a level 1.
Yeah, I was really worried about going into the forest at 1. In the jungle.
Yeah, so when we get the hit die, do you want us to roll the hit die or take the average?
You can roll, or I guess it's your choice. I would roll.
I would at least roll to try to get a better
Yeah.
than 6.
Well, I mean, one or the other. Either like if you roll, don't take the average. But
I mean, I rolled a 1. I'm taking a 6. All right. Not gaining 4 HP.
I agree.
Oh, you can roll and then take the average if you roll lower than it.
I don't know.
well, I'd say. I mean, if you roll, I'd say that forfeits your 6. Your
Yeah,
average.
that's what I normally do. Otherwise,
So
I had one too big.
A 1. All right. So I gain 2 HP for that level.
That's what you get for being drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
Right.
to roll. I think I want to just take it.
I'm taking average because I only get the D6 roll, and that's not very good.
Yeah, I've only got a D8, so I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm taking average.
I could get mate though.
That's true.
Finn and I both have a D10 and we rolled the shit, so.
Yeah,
What's the average?
Oh, I get action surge now.
it's a 5 on the D8.
Oh, well, I'm gonna take the 5. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I just gotta know though. I'm taking the 5, but I'm just curious. Good call.
Yeah, you
You could have been like me and gained 2 health.
go. Yeah.
I have 13 hit points. I'm a fighter.
I've got 14 and I'm a sorcerer.
All right, well, as you guys are kind of sitting there going over your winnings and probably hyped up from adrenaline, talking about how awesome the dinosaur race was,
It's pretty freaking sweet.
a bookie comes up and says,
Oh,
"Hey,
you guys did great.
hey, you guys want to make a quick little bit of money?
Did you say money?
I need to go collect a debt from a gladiator. Could totally use some backup. You guys down?
What do we have to do? Just stand there?
There might be some violence
I
involved.
step forward. I'm ready to fight as I like drunkenly fall over.
Suppose. We're not hurting anybody innocent.
I start to like hover off the ground, and then I just hit the ground like face first.
I suppose if he owes you money, it is the right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
Well, I'll give you guys 10% of what we collect.
Oh.
How
You
much
had
does he owe?
me at 10%.
He owes me 500 gold.
Say no more.
Can't do the math for that, but I think
That's
I
100.
get 500 gold. Pretty sure it means we get 500 gold.
That would be your kind of math.
That is my kind of math.
I mean, my kind of mad. Yeah, maybe. Wait, I'm gonna like bring the group into like a little huddle.
Yes,
I
Cam.
mean, it's a drunken huddle, but okay. So the plan is, if we let them brawl it out as much as we can, and then we just kill all of them and take all the gold.
We're not gonna kill him like that. What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, it sounds like they're all bloodthirsty killers in the first place.
I don't think this is a good idea.
If we just
If
rid
they're
them
all
of all the
evil,
killers-
We don't know what kind of.
What if the other side's the good side?
well, I think we should hear him out then.
All right.
But that's just my 2 cents.
We don't know where this guy stands in his organization.
That's true.
Say, that's a good
True.
point, though.
All right. All right. Huddle break. Break.
On 242.
Okay, so this person takes you clear up here to the north. See these weird pits up by Old City?
Oh, I did.
Right up there.
Oh, interesting. What do those look like? Like, are they like fire, like lava and stuff?
No, it's just a big sinkhole. It's the garbage dump.
Oh, it's like smelly, not fire.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're not going to give me the token again, are you? I always have a problem with this thing giving me the goddamn token when I want it. I will just fucking steal it. No, I don't want the map of Shoal. God damn it. That one.
What's going on?
Okay, go ahead and bring your tokens up here by number 3.
We don't have numbers.
Yeah, by the garbage
Yeah,
bin thing.
put them right about in here.
On the way there, I want to turn to Hera and say, Hera, remember, we're not going to kill anybody.
Never kill.
Exactly. Keep an eye on this one, Lonnie. He looks pretty messed up.
Okay, as you guys approach this gladiator, even with all of you, he looks at you guys and says, there's no way I'm paying you guys shit.
What was that?
The gladiator says he refuses to pay.
He's gonna refuse to pay us?
He refuses.
Why are you refusing to pay?
What?
Wait, we didn't even do the job yet, did we?
Well, I mean, why else would you guys get drugged clear out to the dump? He knows what's going on. He knows what you want.
Oh, this is the guy we've come to collect.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, what seems to be the situation here, friend?
I got a little out of hand betting at the dinosaur races, and now that bookie's trying to kill me.
So,
Alright, wait. So this is your fault.
Yes, it sounds like it is.
It does sound like it is his fault.
Do you have the money?
No, I don't have the money. If I had the money,
Wait.
you think I'd like, not pay you or what?
Okay, do you know of a way we can get the money for you?
Hell no. You guys can fuck off.
Tell me to fuck off. I'm pulling out my greatsword now.
Hold, that escalated quickly.
No, but I'm not. Okay, I said, you got one more chance, buddy. Just tell me a way to get this money, and you won't die right now. This is an intimidation check. I'm rolling. Not very scary.
I cast guidance on him as he said that to empower his intimidation. So you get an extra D4.
An extra D4. All right, so I can roll a D4.
Roll a D4.
Roll the D4, and
Ooh, 14.
So, is that charisma, or what is that, wisdom? No.
it's
strength?
a charisma check.
Charisma check.
Charisma check.
Okay. Oh, yeah, suck it.
Fuck me. Look, if he had advantage, he would have crit too. Jesus. Alrighty. Well, so he's not intimidated by us. So who says this is when combat starts?
Is that what you guys want to do? You want to start beating the shit out of him?
Hera, let's not jump into anything. There's got to be a way around this. I look to Dell and Lonnie for help. There's no need to fight.
Is your life really worth losing over this?
I'm a gladiator. That's all I do is fight.
Well, how about we get you into a ring and maybe you can earn that money back.
I'm in the ring all the time. I ain't earning money for you or that damn bookie.
We go in the ring for you.
Why the hell would you do that?
Why the hell would we do that?
Do some sort of group
How would we
brawl.
do that?
Maybe we fight a dinosaur. Like, let's sponsor some sort of event. Let's get you this money. I'm
Holy-
pissed off at you. Don't fucking talk back to me anymore.
If we're just doing the event, then we might as well just go pay the merchants ourselves.
We're just trying to help you out here.
We're trying to help an innocent, I guess.
Look, you guys go back to that bookie and you tell him.
That's no reason to necessarily lose your life.
You go back to that bookie and you tell him that if he wants to send people over here and he can't come over here himself to fucking collect money, he isn't gonna get shit from me.
I'm not an owl.
Okay, but how do
I'm
we
just
know
gonna
this is
take your
not just gonna
messages
send? the bookie's paying us, so you better hand it over, man.
Well, this guy doesn't have any money.
Yeah, but the bookie is gonna give us
How do
money.
you know he doesn't have any money?
That's true.
He's tired of this shit. He's gonna go ahead and try and attack the bird guy who's trying to intimidate him with the spear, his two-handed spear.
It's supposed to be a sword. It's just the picture. It's the only one I got.
20 to hit.
You know what? That's
13
my
damage.
walking stick. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, a 20
Yeah.
probably hit.
You still alive?
I'm on the ground, actually unconscious. I have 13 health because I gained 2.
Oh my god.
Hey, settle down. What are you doing?
You're talking some mad shit to this dude. He just took you out in one hit. He definitely isn't gonna listen to you now.
Well, if you're not gonna listen, should we roll initiative or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Otherwise, he's gonna
roll
keep.
initiative for when I make my death saves, I guess. Right. I'm going last. It's actually good, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you actually get to add a D4 to your
'Cause-
initiative because you're still under the guidance.
I roll a 1, and then I roll another 1. Alright, my initiative is 4. Wow. I roll a 1 for gaining health. I roll a 1 for initiative, and I just rolled another 1 on a d4. This character's gonna kill himself soon.
And you're screwed too because there's no reviving anymore. Not
I
here.
don't die.
I totally forget that I get a new spell and I could have taken something very useful.
All right, whoever the freaking giant on the screen is up first.
It's you down.
Alright, well. We go for some short sword action.
That'll hit.
Yeah, he's fucking short sword.
Short sword.
Yep.
Spelled correctly.
Second.
Okay, next
That was
I believe that's Flinrick.
Flinrick.
Hold on. I got 2
Oh, you okay?
action here. Does that second one hit?
Oh no, second one doesn't. I thought you were just fixing your short sword.
No,
Gotcha. Okay.
that's my offhand attack.
No, it's his main hand. He named his sword short sword.
Short sword.
Now you know the difference.
Gotcha. That's one way to do it. Okay.
Alright. How's this guy look after taking that one hit?
Didn't phase him much.
Did not phase him much.
He's a gladiator. He's taken some ass kickings before.
Yeah.
Can't tell with all the other marks.
Well, make sure I'm kind towards the back of the group here. I will try. He probably is not that wise of a man. So I might as well try this and cast Charm Person on him. Just get this spell, so yeah. Should have done that when we walked up. But... so he gets to make a Wisdom save since we are fighting, and he gets advantage on it, and the DC is 14.
Okay. He's surprisingly wise for a guardian, and he's also surprisingly sucks at rolling. So.
Alright, so yes, he's friendly towards us. I'm gonna say, friend, what are you doing? We're not supposed to be fighting. Remember this lovely bird here. You fought in the ring with him once. Now, can't we get along? Maybe get a drink together. Just hand over whatever money you got, and we can drop all this as friends.
I don't have any gold, but what I do have is a pouch that has 10 gold stones or gemstones. They're worth about 50 gold each. You guys can have them. Just let me go.
Oh, that would be wonderful, friend. I'll be sure to buy you a drink later at the tavern.
So you guys now have a pouch with 10 gemstones in it. Are you gonna take it back to the bookie, or what you doing?
Let's
I'm
look at
like, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a death saving throw.
No,
Right, I have a failed.
Bonnie.
I have a
Don't
failed
do that.
death saving
Cure
throw.
wounds. Cure wounds. No. Just cure wounds.
Wait, how much does that heal for?
Hold on, I gotta pull this stupid thing up.
The spell, I guess. Cause yeah, I'm dying on the ground here.
See, there's always ways around fighting, guys.
Look,
Why
that's
won't it
a.
work?
There, I failed that one too.
Will you stop?
8 points. Good.
How you doing there, Captain?
Is that my name now? I don't remember. Hey,
Yeah,
where's
you,
Bob? I gotta beat the shit out of Bob.
No. You ran away. You actually got hit by a stray bird.
Ah.
Yeah, you're like a pelican. Hit you in the
Ah.
face and you just knocked clean out.
Well, here we are. Why is there like a slight stab wound in my gut?
Oh, that was the bird's beak. You should be familiar with those type of wounds. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was mud wrestling them when I was a child.
Exactly.
I was in the pits, just like he was.
It sounds like the pits.
And so now Harrow's puking.
Okay, well, as you guys are picking him up, Kalau shows up and she's like, "Hey, did he pay?"
Yeah, we got some payment, not coins. You gave us a couple gems.
Well, go ahead and hand over the bag.
So how much did she give us an amount of how much you owed her?
It was 10 stones worth 500, or 50 gold pieces each, equaling 500 total.
And that's what she said that the dude owed her?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll hand over.
Whoa, before you hand it all over, take our tax.
Oh, yeah.
10%.
10%. How many stones is that? I start rubbing my chin trying to figure this
It
out.
would be one stone.
One stone each?
Yeah.
I start
10%.
trying to hand
There
out
you
one
go.
stone to each of the party members.
That would be the easiest way to do it, I suppose. So each of you gain 50 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, I give him the bag, the rest. I'm glad we could help you out there.
I went from 49 to 99 gold. Here we are.
She just walks away and is like, "Thanks." Doesn't seem to give a shit, really.
The bitch, I almost died.
Maybe we should head back and let you rest up some and not get into any more trouble before we head out on our adventure.
Yeah, fucking 13. I'm gonna get one shot by shit. Oh man. No,
I didn't think I was going to be that brutal. That dude didn't fucking around. So you guys done exploring the city, going back to the inn?
I don't know. Is there anything else that's cool? Like, what's in this big ass pit? It's just a dump.
Yeah, it's just a dump. Just a sinkhole, and they throw all their trash and shit in it.
Fly above it and take a shit, and there we go. We're on our way. Do the air rock red? Do they shit like normal birds, or like it's just quick, just comes out?
You get that liquid white spooge looking shit, yeah.
Questions only the DM knows.
Questions only the DM knows. What's an air rock red shit like?
I think that's in the DMG.
Probably not.
It's in the Sword Coast Guide.
It's in the Elemental Evil Companion Guide.
Well, it is supposed to be Xanther's guide to everything, right? That would fall under everything, I would think.
It probably is something that would be in Polos.
No, I feel like it would be in Volo's. Yeah, Volo has Herakra shit like feces. That and fucking what the fuck are those like face guys? Mind flayers. Yeah, it's got their feces on there too. So Big Bird here. I just need to be yellow now. He's looking pale from being sick and throwing up, so he looks a yellowish tint. So Big Bird here is, headed back to, wait, was it over here? I don't remember. Wherever it was. Go sleep with the pigs tonight.
Well, that seems like a good place to rest up.
Okay, well, as you guys get back to the inn, you see a harbor master. His name is Zindar, standing at the front. He's asking anybody if they would like to help with a mission about taking out some pirate captains.
I know all about pirate captains. Maybe we can talk him out of it.
So, are you guys willing to help?
I'm down for anything. Now, you said dragon-looking guy. Is he a dragonborn?
I didn't say dragon. Where are you getting dragon? His name is
He's right
Zindar.
here because he's, bleeding and drunk.
You said he was a dragon-looking guy.
Did I say a dragon-looking guy?
I really think you need to rest.
I mean, he is a half-gold dragon, but I don't recall saying that. I'm kind of scared now.
Dragon-looking guy. At the docks. Right, anyway, we're at the docks.
Okay. He said the pirate ships are called the Dragon Fang, the Emerald Eye, and the Sturge. Xandar has permission from the merchant princes to offer a 2,000 gold bounty for each.
What?
And a 500 bonus for each pirate captain caught. Not killed, caught.
He needs this done like right now.
I mean, there's 3 pirates getting ready to attack the city, so they keep blowing up merchant ships.
Yeah, it's
We
like
want
out
it
in the
dealt with
ocean.
pretty soon.
I mean, I guess we gotta go do this.
Oh my god.
It sounds crazy.
Way too easy to tempt you from going and ending this.
2,000 gold?
But I'm not prepared for a fight on water.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of open waters, to be honest.
Gold? I don't even know this. What would we do with 2,000 gold? I could buy all the beer. Marking Zindar.
No, I didn't mean that.
Initiative. No, just kidding.
All the spells I've got prepared for today are earth spells. I'm not prepared for water. I'd be pretty much useless. Just throwing rocks.
So wait, so we can't tell Zinder, hey, maybe tomorrow?
Maybe some other time, guy.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep looking for somebody to deal with this. I can't just wait on you guys. So are you just kind of checking out that area that you're in there, bird person?
Wait, I mean, I need to recover HP. She needs to prepare new spells. I don't think we can do a whole pirate ship battle.
I don't think we could take on pirate ships as we are now. Just being
What
honest
if
here, guys.
Our bird guy almost died by getting hit by a bird.
Imagine that. You'd think he'd be resistant or something.
No beak damage.
Yeah, just beak damage.
I mean, I think we are allowed to say no to this guy. We've got our own mission.
Yeah, tell him another.
Be up at dawn
No.
and wherever.
Yeah, we're a little bitty. Harold, let him down. Easy. Tell him we might do it another time.
if you're still alive when we get back from our mission.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Wow, you're an asshole. Swamp Ass has turned you sour, hasn't it?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's coming down from the adrenaline rush of the dinosaur racing. Kind of crashing. It's gotta be late, right?
Maybe in like all the day drinking.
It's getting late. It's probably like 7, 8 o'clock. It's right where everything's kind of really starting getting busy around this.
My character's been drinking for 8 hours now.
Yeah.
I've been drinking. It's 110 degrees.
Yeah, holy shit. Wait, that was like the only thing that guy told us about the jungle. He's like, by the way, it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Like,
shit's just getting started at this. I'm guessing you guys went back to the Lizard Inn. That's where you're staying or whatever.
lizard. Wait, I don't know.
The lightning lizard or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, the lightning lizard.
Thundering lizard. Yep.
Thunder. Yeah.
Put a blunder in.
Are there rooms available? You said it was getting busy. Are there rooms available?
Yeah. I mean, you guys. Did you secure your rooms when you were there the first time, or are you doing that now?
No, we
Thing
didn't.
I did.
No, we did not.
Okay.
We didn't.
Well, it isn't so much people there to stay. They're more just drinking and partying and just causing trouble. That's what most people seem to do there.
Oh, good. So there's rooms available.
Oh boy.
Not hearing that, or is that a new thing?
What?
Are there rooms available? How
Yeah,
much?
I said there was. It's five silver.
5 silver.
5 silver.
It's not a very nice place. Pretty cheap.
Okay. I'll take
Take
one.
it.
Okay, as you guys are getting your rooms in order and you're standing up there getting everything, a Shulton commoner comes up to you by the name of Balaam and is very distraught, saying, "My husband, he's sentenced to execution for stealing. Please help."
He's not a barbarian, is he? Or a gladiator, is he?
No, he's just a normal citizen, but he didn't do it. It's wrong. They got the wrong guy.
Well, where is he?
An innocent lady is in trouble. We need to help her.
That's actually a guy. They're both guys. It's a gay couple.
Oh.
How dare you assume?
Yeah. I forgot there's more than 300 genders. All right.
There was no hearing, no trial. It was mistaken identity. I know him. He would never do anything like this.
Well, what could we possibly even do to help?
Can I insight check him to see if he's lying?
You can insight check all you want.
I am. I'm gonna insight check him, fucker.
Well, then do it. All right, you believe him.
Okay.
You see no reason why he's lying.
He's telling the truth. I mean, he's innocent. He would know. It's his husband. Who would
So-
be a better judge?
It is his husband.
So what could we even do to help?
They're gonna throw him in a pit of velociraptors. I need you guys to help from the sidelines so he can survive. I'll give you everything I got, which unfortunately it's all my savings. It's only 25 silver, but please be so grateful.
Uh,
I want to do it for the good of the people.
I want to do it for the silver.
I want to do
Sylvie?
it for the lulz.
Short sword.
Do
Like
it
if
for
we could just leave you guys alone.
the When exactly does this happen? Tonight?
Right, they're getting ready to right now.
Right now.
Oh, I'll even do it for
But
free.
I'm so.
Alright, let's go save this guy, and then I'm gonna rush to my room after we save this guy before
Right? This place is just full of needy people.
Anyway.
Yeah, there are.
Alright, where's this at? Let's go kill people.
Well, you guys got an option. You either can try to persuade an authority figure. There's guards all over. You can try and persuade a guard that he's innocent. Or
Guard brawl.
you might end up fighting a couple velociraptors.
I'm more than happy to try to persuade if you guys want me to do that.
I can intimidate.
I guess you try intimidate too, but that may not work in your favor if you fail.
Are you pretty persuasive?
I got 18 charisma.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast guidance on you anyway to boost that a little bit.
Sweet.
Give you a little extra d4.
Extra D4.
You don't get it anymore, he gets it now.
Dang, I loved it. It was a whole 1 and a whole 4.
Fine. I'll give you
Get out of the way, cat.
No, it was fantastic. I felt very guided.
So what'd you get? 14?
I didn't really think. Should I just go and roll
Yeah.
persuasion just randomly? Okay.
Well, you should have persuasion.
And d4.
Nice.
Wow.
22.
Well, I mean, the D4 brings it above 20. That's amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you manage to find a guard. You tell the guard that, hey, you got the wrong guy.
You get the wrong guy, buddy.
We've known him forever. He had nothing to do with this shit. You're going to have to keep looking around. So they go and rescue him. And Blayland's just so happy. He comes up and gives you the 25 silver. He's so grateful. He can't say thank you enough.
Hey, no problem. We're always happy to help someone out in need. I can't believe the guards here just grab random people off the streets and try to kill them.
I can't believe they believed us so easily.
Well, I can be quite persuasive when I give Lonnie a wink.
Did you know?
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. To get back to my room before anybody else asks for help.
What was the silver? 25?
Yep.
Give the party play again. Oh,
I
wait,
just,
yeah.
want, I just want 1 silver piece.
That spear, that bird beak spear through your chest make you all noble now? Sobered your ass up or what?
I mean, I didn't even want to take it. 25 silver from someone who can barely afford to
Yeah,
help.
I'm not gonna take it either. That was.
My character is a pirate, but he's also good aligned.
That's true. I probably would have not even taken it.
I wouldn't have taken
Yeah,
it.
it's not gonna do me.
Yeah, I'll give it back.
I'm the good of being good, yeah.
Yeah, I gave it back to them and say, you two go start a life somewhere else in the jungle. Don't die.
Don't die. They offer to at least buy everybody a drink. They buy you guys a round of drinks.
I was gonna say, I was like, first you tell him to not die, and then you tell him, hey, go out in the jungle where it's perfectly safe.
Well, it's better than this town where they're getting dragged in a velociraptor pits.
I don't know about that. You can get dragged underground by some dinosaurs or something.
Alright.
Just walk out of town instantly get munched.
My advice.
Listen to my sweet words, just not my sweet advice.
So we made it back about more people asking for help.
So far, I can change that.
Oh, I'm gonna go hide
Yes.
in my room.
I'm still wandering around outside the city.
You're still wondering? Okay.
I'm super drunk, so
Yeah. I am in the tavern, being very loud and
I can make
partying
back.
as much as possible.
Quit trying to
I'm
steal my
actually looking
D10,
for a
cat.
brothel.
I'm gonna go find my room and meditate.
Meditate, that's what he says. He's really a secret weeaboo.
That's what the kid would have done.
I gotta get those steps in somehow.
God damn you, cat. Quit stealing my D10.
Like, it's fine.
Don't fucking look at me like that. You knocked it off the table. I don't know where it went.
Bastard. You just steal the cat.
He said I could have it.
Oh, now you're going for my percentile dice, huh? You whore.
Where is it?
Right there.
So that it? Everybody going to the room? Calling it a night?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I'm going towards a brothel where that big tent. I'm hoping that's a brothel.
We'll say you pick up a. Say you can pick up a prostitute for 100 gold.
That's my. I only have 99. Well, I have
She'll
to go
kind of
back
deal
to
with
the
you as
tavern.
long as there's no kissing. She'll do 99.
Is it worth it?
It's that one gold that counts out butt stuff, you know.
9. My character won't be poor.
Be able to drink.
A character's like having a like midlife crisis right now. It's albino booty or it's drinking.
I mean, you are a fucking bird, so she can't go cheap on you. It's got to be a little difficult.
I think he's gonna choose drinking over it, and he's just gonna walk past and then go buy another beer or tej, right? And then walk straight back to the tavern. Stumble in, maybe fall asleep on the counter.
Do they call you tater salad?
Okay, so now after everybody's in their bed sleeping, everybody goes to level 3.
Oh shit!
What? Yes.
Right, wait. Just okay because it's tradition. I'm now just gonna roll the d10 again. 5 HP. That's better than 1. All right, so
Join that
6.
tradition.
Well, just go for the rolls. Nice.
Yep.
I am
That's
not
a
going
tradition.
for the roll. I am taking the 5.
Go from 13, and I gain 6 because I have 13 con. So
Yeah, I'm taking advantage.
Oh, woohoo! I have 20 hips.
Hey, me too.
Okay, that's it for chapter 1.
I mean, my math might be bad, but I think I
Might
did
be?
a lot more than you guys have.
well, what's your hit die? A D8.
It's a D8, and my Constitution is 18.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you got
see what the
one more,
story
nice.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my con is like a 12.
Yeah, everything else is shit, but I rolled that 16 and 17 on the wisdom.
Huge con is always nice. Well, damn. So what's your HP total?
I'm still trying to figure it out. I
Oh.
am super bad with math.
Well,
Curious what I would
you have 4 times level 3, so that's 12. Plus your hit die, your average for the next 2 levels, which is what? 4?
5.
Plus another 10. Plus 8.
You get 18 plus 12.
18
So
plus 12.
32. I think it should be 32.
It is
30 it is. 31.
I think it's 32.
I don't know. I'll figure it
This first level you get 12,
12, that's 30.
and then you get 5 plus 4 each time, so times 2 is 18.
out. 32?
30.
30.
Oh, yeah, okay, 30, yeah, because 18.
That's close. I got 31 in my math, so I was
Damn.
close.
Swamp ass is getting swampier. Alrighty.
I'm glad we don't have to slog out level 1 and 2. It's always the worst.
This is definitely the worst.
Yeah, I figured I'd make it easy to get past that crap, because I'm pretty sure going into chapter 2 at level 1 would have not been well.
Especially if this campaign's as hard as it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
There's no way in hell.
rumors to do things other than going straight for a giant fire newt infested place. I was like, we're gonna die. We need to find something else to do.
The mission we're going on with this fire newt guy is walking through the jungle to go look at fire newts. It's got an
Well, I mean, yeah, but we also now have rumors of a nearby Araraka settlement, a nearby snake people settlement that was built on rock and roll,
Mhm.
and dragon bones that may have because you just have to remember if the dragon bones, that means the dragon's dead. The dragon was alive at one point, and dragons hoard treasure. They love it. So there's probably a mountain of gold somewhere as well.
Yeah, but what killed the dragon?
Maybe just
Died of-
die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Well,
So
which one are we going to go on first? Because before I go to sleep tonight, I got to know so I can prepare my spells for that occurrence.
You're supposed to be due to dawn, so.
well, I was gonna say wait. So if we look at the map,
I gotta find the
I was gonna say Kerbal is actually on our map. We should ask. So in the morning we should ask. Oh, well, I guess you have to prepare them the night before.
I do.
Son of a bitch. We really needed to find out what mountain range this
If
dwarf stronghold
Is he
was.
still in the tavern somewhere? We could ask him, maybe.
I don't know what server did we go to.
The same one we found him in.
I thought we
No, you're at the other
Oh,
one.
we're in a different one. Oh, damn.
were on the rowdy one.
We're literally a shit out of luck.
You guys wanted to party and then didn't party that much.
Well, let's
So because I'm saying to the east is where Ker Sabal is, which is pretty much all the shit that we heard about except the snake. We didn't know where the snake people town is. They didn't tell us.
Definitely going through jungle. We have to be sneaky.
Not through jungle for sure. Well, I was just saying the distance. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, at this rate, we might as well. We have 2 rumors headed towards Crucible.
I'd bring jungle type stuff because I think anywhere we're going, it's gonna be a day, so you'll have time to sleep and stuff for whatever dungeon we
that's
go
what I'm
into.
thinking too. Oh,
Yeah.
sorcerer's spells work like that? You get to prepare spells?
Yeah,
too?
and Mesro's
No, I
like
just
a
thought-
ruin. Maybe Mesro's is like a dwarven ruin.
I thought
So-
you had a lot of fire spells.
Yeah, I just know them. I only know 4 spells, and I just always have those for in my cantrips.
Oh, I get to pick new spells every time I take a nap.
Yeah.
Because yeah, for all we know, that place could be by the Sky Lizard Mountains, which would be right off of where the direction we're headed, which would be perfect.
Alright, I'll just prepare hopefully some stuff that'll help.
Ghoul, River, that kind of junk. We'll be good. We're not going out to sea, probably. That guy's quest sounds way too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
He was like, "Hey, do you guys want to die for 2,000 gold?"
Not today, thanks. Maybe after we fix this no resurrection problem.
Yeah, maybe we'll go take on, an army of pirates some other year. You want to die for 2,000 gold? That's all I could think of him saying. Here's your death wish. He might as well just said, "Why don't you guys give me 2,000 gold and I'll kill you right here."
Well, I think that's all I got for tonight.
Yeah.
Fucking dragon.
All right, good job, group. I almost died.
We had
Fucking
flowers birds coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, I don't know where it came. He was like one of those birds that carry children.
That's probably it.
You got stork.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah,
stabbed. And it stole my child. It stole my child juice.
Sure.
Stork.
You got
I got
stork.
stork. All right, everybody. Well, have a good night. I guess see you next week.
Oh, on that, I'm gonna be out of town Friday, but Saturday, if that works for you guys, we can do.
I cannot do Saturday. I could do Sunday.
Okay.
I can't do Sunday. I can do Monday.
I mean, this next week I'm screwed for Friday, but after that I'm good back on the Fridays. I should have thought about that before I started this, but I got a little excited and didn't think straight. But
we can just wait until the 29th.
yeah, it's up to you guys. We can skip a weekend.
People are down for Monday. Like I said, because I work Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So that would be.
We'd have to start a little bit late on Monday, but I can do Monday.
That'd be the 25th.
Oh yeah, the following Monday, 25th, and then that following Saturday as well. That's two days in 1 week. Is that like too much for the DM?
He can work it up. He's fine.
25th I can't do.
25th you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
So this following Monday instead.
Maybe we just skip a week or something. But
Yeah.
I think that, yeah.
I mean, I already run one on Wednesday morning, so Thursday night or Wednesday, I think that would be way too much, way too soon. So
Yeah, I understand.
Baby.
hey, you just get to play. You don't have to worry about anything other than just shoot tidal waves and fucking everybody up. You got it easy on that one.
Tidal wave yet. Shut up.
Isn't that your desert druid? So you don't even have that with.
All she's really done is smack shit with her staff, and probably done more killing than anybody in the group. Honestly.
Yeah, I have shielded a lot of shit.
Oh, I thought she just hung outside the room and didn't do anything.
So when are we playing again? We have no idea.
As far as right now, it looks like the 29th. Be the last Friday of the month.
29th, okay.
Okay. That should work.
It's good with me.
If anything changes, hit me up. We can figure something out. Whatever we gotta do.
Yep.
29th
Cool.
is good.
But yeah, other than this weekend, I should be good for every Friday, whatever works. You know.
Really fun session. Thanks for running this whole campaign.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, guys. I was looking forward to doing this. This should be a fun campaign.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
It ought to be interesting.
Hope we all die.
Even with your hatred for dinosaurs, Brian.
Hey, I said I'll kill anything.
You sure wouldn't ride one though.
He wouldn't ride one. 'Cause he
I
hates
said
dinosaurs.
kill. Not ride.
Yeah, so I had a quick question. Is there any possibility? I have like a friend who he doesn't really play D&D, but he really wants to. Is there any way we can get one more, or is that too many
Well,
players?
I got a friend of mine who's a giant flake who was supposed to show up at 8, and clearly he didn't. So I might just give him the boot. We can bring your friend in. I mean, we could run 6 people, but I don't know. This is the most I've ever ran as a DM is 5, and I was like, I don't know about 6. And then one didn't show up, so
I mean, like I
tried
said, it's no
5.
pressure. I mean,
but-
he just asked me tonight if there ends up being room that asks you, so I thought in his favor I'd ask you at least.
Yeah, we could probably bring him in. I'll talk to Barry and see what he wants to do, but I imagine he isn't going to stick around, so.
Right, well, I mean, I can always tell my character, hey, make a 3rd level character.
You guys might want to get a backup character too, because yeah, there's no reviving in this. It's you're dead.
I've got a backup druid already.
There's nothing but druids.
Nothing but druids.
Swamp ass and sandy ass.
Am I just gonna replace Arakoa with Arakoa? Or only
You
lived for
could.
years. Maybe his son shows up. Okay. You're white, and he's gonna be a paladin.
You know, I almost bet money that Barry is on right now on Xbox playing the shit out of Destiny, and that's why he didn't join us.
I was trying to get another friend to play D&D with me this coming or next Saturday, and he's like, "Oh, I want to play Destiny 2 instead."
It's not all Barry's fault. He's unreliable a lot because of his job.
That's what he says. I don't know. I don't know a lot of truth in that. I did used to work at that same place, and I never got talked into overtime, like, ever.
All right. Well, good night, guys.
Have a
Nice
good one.
meeting y'all.
Yep, you too.
Yeah, night. Have a good week. 2 weeks.
A good 2 weeks. Yep. Bi-weekly. Woo.
hasn't been on for 23 hours. Maybe he is fucking wore out, or he put it on pure offline. One of the two.
Or maybe he's just a dick. Oh, it's way past our bedtime.
It is.
So glad we're level 3 now then.
Yeah. Matt, are you gonna be up for a little bit?
Yeah.
Take some notes, dude. Something to talk about. Something.
I think that's a pretty good session.
We definitely better on role playing.
Yes. Once the DM finally showed up, that guy.
Hey. Yeah, and then my fucking microphone finally decided to work too. That was lovely. Never had a single problem with it once until I'm late and I'm trying to get my ass on it. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, deal with this now.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's Betty back now.
Yeah. Got to sleep.
Okay, so you're gonna be working soon.
Yikes, you have fun with that.
I get off at 2 though, so.
That ain't bad.
I mean, normally it's 4, but I've got meeting, or that stupid, whatever the hell it is, Sunday